Welcome back to Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackety. My name is... It's your boy, James Hamrick, and welcome back to Clickety Clackety.
With an AO like that before. That's great.
I'm gonna do that every time now. That's my new thing. But yeah, welcome back to Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackety. I need to get serious. This is our dark and gloomy Wednesday, Woe Wednesdays Ravenloft campaign.
Search your feelings.
Hold on.
Yes, Ben.
Welcome back to Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackety. My name is James Hamrick, and this is Ravenloft 1313. Woo! Yeah, I'm James Hamrick. I'm a writer, actor, singer. Am I human or am I dancer? And I will be working a Polar Express thing come this next 2 months. It's gonna be great.
Excuse? Elaborate for mostly me.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what it is. I think it's.
Oh my god.
It's like a New Jersey, like you hop on a train and you're given hot chocolate and you have like a Polar Express immersive experience. I don't know anything about it, and I probably don't get to do it.
Oh my god.
I just give out like tickets and serve hot chocolate.
Can we go, Michael?
Yeah, you guys should
I
go.
think we should all go.
Oh my god, this would be great.
Anyway, let me turn back on the light.
And then we can bother James the entire time.
Wait,
Please.
Okay, wait, no pause. Can we like wear like thick pajamas and wear our robes? And can we please go as children?
Victoria, you can't just ask me to wear winter pajamas. You know which ones I'd wear.
I will be the kid that screams elves.
I feel
Christmas
like I
party
should know
2019.
Elves!
Anywho, that's what I'll be doing.
I'm gonna wear my Charmander onesie. Wait,
I call that kid.
I have to choose between my manatee onesie and my Charmander onesie.
Oh no!
It's okay. James will
Wait,
become
what size
Hank.
is it? Because I'll wear one if you wear the other.
Yes.
Oh, why is
Could you
everything
please
freezing?
Bring back the long-haired attendant and make him sing "Hot Chocolate" all by himself. Thank you.
Is that a song? Is that like a thing?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's on the event, but it's the best part of
Why
the
are-
movie,
why is
except
everything
for
freezing?
maybe
It is.
Aerosmith.
Aerosmith is in this movie? What the fuck is this
Yes.
movie?
Yes.
It's
so good.
weird.
Have you
It's
never
terrifying.
seen it?
No, I have never seen the Polar Express.
The CG in it is terrifying.
All I know about
my
it is it's
God.
one of those really
I like
weird
it.
Uncanny Valley movies from that
Yes.
from
I
that
will
Yes.
time
trade
period.
you, James. I will trade you a season of me not complaining through Beastars, just so you could watch Polar Express with me.
Uh-huh.
Done.
Why would you complain through Beastars?
Shut
art.
up, Ben.
It's lovely.
It's a lovely
Get my
show.
necklace.
You will never get over that movie. Anyway, we are. Why won't the stream like go? It's like we're there, but we keep freezing.
I wanna know.
Okay, there we are.
Can
Okay.
you snow me? Sorry.
Okay, so I need to have the Discord on screen, or
God damn it, James.
It's also kind of like a Doppler effect noise. Ayo! Ayo! That's to be done in passing.
So it sounds like, "Ayo!"
Ew. Okay,
Ayo.
Morris?
we're a little bit behind.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
That's all I got.
That's all I got. Okay, that's starting to work. You are working. I think I'm a little slow.
One more time.
Slow. Okay, no, it's fine.
James,
Anyway.
Oh my, those were both low.
Yeet.
It's no
Bye-bye.
Yay.
Did
Okay.
everybody like their portfolio assignment that I gave them?
I did.
What?
It was
What
a
happened?
lovely.
You were there for it. It was what was everyone's godly portfolio? Anyway, we are live, you guys.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Clickety Clackety.
Oh, right.
Moving right along. Yes, we're introducing ourselves.
Hi.
Yeah, that's you.
Forgot
Go.
about that.
No, you're good.
I'm Victoria Antoinette, and I'm sorry, I'm clearly very tired, but I am here, and I'm queer and full of fear. But I am a streamer. I'm a dancer. I'm a singer, actress, all the above, whatever. Play horror games on Twitch at Thug Unicorn 713, and everywhere else you can find me at the Victoria Antoinette. Now, go to someone else.
It's my turn, I guess.
Yeah. That be you.
Son.
Go. It's your turn.
I am Ben DeLamerens. I do the singing and the dancing and the all the other stuff. Phenomena.
DeLamerens.
And DeLamerens of Lamerens. And yeah. Right now, I tell people how to throw sharp objects at a wall, and that's how I get my money. Woohoo! Woo!
How does everyone
All
get
right.
their money?
Your turn. Yes, my headphones.
Yes, it is your turn. Yes.
I'm Rosie. I am your typical daily office worker by day, and then by night, I'm your typical D&D player. So excited to be here and ready to play. Yeah.
Yeah! Woohoo! Let's go!
Phenomenal.
Well, you're an inspiration.
Gorgeous. Nice.
Anywho,
That wasn't sarcastic. You are actually awesome.
It's true.
you
Hey,
are
you, over
actually
there.
awesome.
It's your
Yeah,
turn.
yeah. It's you
All the way over
It's you.
there.
down there in the corner.
Oh,
Hey,
hello.
Hey, you that.
My name. Ayo, what's up, you boys? It's your boy Michael Williams doing some hot streams this Wednesday evening. I'm here with all my friends.
Oh, I hate it.
My name's Michael. I live in New York, for a living. That is what I do to get my money. I am here, and people pay me. I have not questioned why or how, and it's gotten me this far. So I'm ignorance is bliss.
That's a word.
When I am not distracting myself, I like to write music, I like to sing, I like to pretend I can dance, and I like to act, and I like to play D&D. So if you want to hear anything about any of the things that I just said, you can find me at MEWilliams227 on Instagram, and nowhere else. You have one inlet. And then
Michael, tell me more
otherwise
about your D&D.
You can contact his agent at. Roll credits.
in the doobly-doo. Does Discord have a doobly-doo?
Discord does have a doobly-doo.
Okay, Discord, check the doobly-doo to personally call
Well,
my agent.
Twitch does. Discord is a doobly-doo.
That's true. That's true.
So, go to Twitch to contacting the doobly-doo. You'll contact me. I'll talk to his agent, and then we'll get around. It's going to be a whole day.
It's called the chain of communication. It's something that actors should never have to deal with, and yet here we are.
Indeed.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway.
Doobly-doo.
And what about you?
Yes, you.
Yes,
You are there.
Smiling,
I'm
right?
a humble peasant. I am Regan Teller. You can find me on Instagram at Regan_Teller or Regan_Fly. I act, I model, occasionally sing, but don't listen to me because right now my voice is recovering from an illness. So I'm at 85%, so I'm not going to be talking as much this stream. Anyway, that's me.
Is that illness a zombie sort of illness?
It's a sickness, you see.
There's a sickness you see.
We do not want it in YMCA. Anywho.
They eat your poo-poo.
They eat a poo-poo.
Eat poo-poo.
They eat
It's
your poo-poo,
that.
you
This
see.
is a very niche Game Grumps reference. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
It is a sickness in the
YMCA. Anyway, stopping that right now. Cool. So, a sickness, but are you down? I am down with the sickness, and she is very much. Oh, wow!
Keep your voice.
I can usually
I
do
used to
that
have
so
that.
much better.
I used to
Don't
have
mind me.
that. Oh, wow! I don't know.
Yeah, it's an
Oh,
inhale,
oh.
exhale.
Anyway. Cool.
Don't.
That's all of us.
Don't do it, Regan.
That's all of
That's all,
us.
folks. See you next week.
See you next week. That was it. That's it. That's the stream.
That's it.
Anyway, okay, so,
Bye.
So, last time on Ravenloft 1313, what was happening?
Oh, like so much stuff. You guys don't even know, especially if you weren't here 2 weeks ago.
Oh, fill them in! My gosh!
Yeah, we've been a bit.
I guess you're right. We went to the theater. Wonderful. We went to the theater, and up until the very end, we were having a lot of fun. And then but what happened at the end? You're clearly asking through the ether. Well, I'll tell you. We laughed so hard that we lost our identities. And by we, I mean myself, who was Shade at the time, and Jacques, who was Jacques at the time. Because who else would they be?
Exactly.
No secrets.
And we fought some ooze to get ourselves back, and we got one of us back, and then we went back to the theater and basically not so secretly demanded a refund, and then through a bunch of murder, we got me back.
Let's be clear. We did offer a trade, and then they said, "No, I'll take more than the trade," and then we.
Because we do not compromise.
Yeah.
We do not compromise for
We
what?
don't negotiate with terrorists.
We don't negotiate with especially theater terrorists.
Especially theater
We
terrorists.
do not.
And then we also talked to 3 weird ladies in the woods who wanted very specific things.
Three odd
while
gables is what they're called.
The Three Odd Gables was the name of their houses.
How dare you call them that? That's rude.
They themselves are not gables.
Oh.
Anyway, but
We should go talk to them about that, honestly. It's like, honestly, they call you the Three Gables, and I don't know what a gable is, but I just assumed it was you.
I had to look. I had to Google it. Let me see if I can find it. Because the Three Odd Gables refers to their houses. It's not them themselves.
That makes more sense.
And there are
It's
3
just
odd
some
gables because they're like kind of cartoonish and they just kind of lean in on each other. It's the part of a wall that encloses the end of a pitched roof. Like, you know those houses that, like, you know how a house kind of looks like this, right? It goes like that, and then there's another one of those that goes like this.
yeah.
That's a gable.
Oh. Alright.
Ah, okay.
Well, they were odd gables. So, there you go.
Very-
Enjoy
very
lurking.
odd.
Enjoy lurking, Trent.
But they asked for a lot of weird specific things, like a pound of flesh and one of the boys' people and my daughter. And my mom. You know, just a few things that you can pick up at the store, along with your store-bought flames from hell. Happy Halloween. And we
Happy
said,
Halloween.
no, fuck that. And we left like smart people.
Which
There-
we're not.
We're attempting to get into a very, very exclusive ball. That is the end game of being at this place that we are at.
You have 5 days.
Is
5 days.
ball is in fact life.
Ball is in fact life. We need tickets to the ball and fancy clothes.
Fancy pants.
Very
Yes.
fancy pants.
Only the fanciest
Just-
of pants.
Just the pants.
Just the
Nothing
pants.
more. If you wear anything up top, god damn you!
All right.
Well,
So
okay then.
so we're picking up with
Eat
the
it up.
we're picking up with the end of the combat, correct? That's where we ended.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
And-
yeah.
And one of you found something, right?
I think so.
I think Eureka found something.
What did
It's
you
been a
find?
while. It's been a while.
It's been a minute. I'm really sorry, James. I don't.
Double check.
And I didn't write it down. I know.
I don't.
Oh,
know
then
if
I
we
guess
did
you didn't.
find anything.
No.
Yeah, I don't think we
That's
did.
not
We
true.
haven't explored the place yet. I was intending to raid and look for tickets. So.
Oh, I got a masquerade tattoo.
Yes, you have a magical device that can place this on you. Also, the giant ooze turned out to be a moon
Mind
flyer.
a moon fluer.
A moon fluor.
Damn you,
Moonflower.
Moonflower!
What
A
kind of
moon-
accent is that?
A moon fluer.
I do love.
Swedish?
A moon flare. Anyway,
What do you love, Ben?
I love a moonflower.
a moonflower. Aww. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna say like, oh, you have to go find the moonflower, and it turns out that it was like a mistranslation, and it was the mind flayer you have to go find.
These riddles suck!
Anywho,
My player, it's like, damn it, where's the flower?
anywho, you hear the ringing bells of a police cart heading your way.
It's a guy standing up top going, wee woo, wee woo.
Way woo, way woo.
Oh, this is Patrick.
Wee woo, wee woo. Ho ho ho, wee woo, wee
Actually,
woo.
if we go by actual French ambulances, it's oh.
You're right. Sounds wrong, but you're right.
All right, so what do you do?
Time to go?
Smile? I don't know.
Alright. I think it's time to go. I think we should get the heck out of Dodge, in my opinion.
Dodge, where is
Lead
that?
the way.
I'm sorry,
Th-
tell me
th-
the way.
This is Dodge. You
Oh,
you bolt out the door.
We had ended the session with me checking behind the counter. You ended it as Michael was talking about Dorian or Chess.
Dorian flipped
Dorian.
out.
Yes.
Oh, Dorian flipped out at Eureka.
Was there anything I
was
found
like,
with a
what
quick
did he
check?
tell you?
Make me an investigation check.
Hi, Knights of Silver Moon.
Hi, Knights of Silver Moon.
Hi! Sorry.
Save your
my
voice, woman!
Don't make me come over there.
It was an 18.
18. As you're looking behind the counter, you find like literally nothing, strangely enough, except for a single paperclip. Something about this paperclip draws your attention.
It's shiny. I'll take it.
As soon as you reach for it, it turns into a spider and runs off.
It was a
Did you
mimic?
say,
Was it?
did you say a use?
Like
Use
like
find?
like a metal spider like device. It kind of looks like a yeah, it's like some sort of machine, and it just like pops up and flees and tries to head into a hole in the wall.
Oh, there's no way I could just try and grab it real quick on the way out.
Make me a
'Cause if
sleight
I
of-
was
Make me a sleight of hand check. I'm doing great, Knights of Silver Moon. That's a lie, but I'm doing pretty good, all things considered. Better than last week, that's for sure.
That's a 24.
24.
Noise.
You nab it, and immediately it starts to like buzz and in your hand. You take 1 point of lightning damage.
Oh, cool. I'll keep taking this. I'm gonna just stuff it in my bra and bolt out the back door. I'll let Ilya take a look at it later, but that's
Okay.
a good place for it.
It doesn't continue to give you lightning damage. It just seems like it shorted in your hand.
Aw.
Thank you.
I don't think you wanted recurring brawler damage, depending on how long it takes us to get away from the police.
All right.
Oh, we got that broader damage.
Roll me a group. Let's go with a group survival check. Everyone roll survival.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's an 11.
Oh, that's real good there. That's a
Damn it.
21 there.
That's
That's
good,
it.
because mine was a 6.
You're a
Mine's a-
sneaky boy! What did you roll?
Mine's a
A
3.
6? I got
Oh.
+0.
Yeah, this is survival, not stealth.
Oh, you're right.
Jacques, it's riding on you.
Don't
14.
fuck it up.
I got a 14.
Can they make it with advantage because it's their town?
No.
Yeah. Can I make it with advantage because it was my idea to leave?
Can I make it with it? Can I make it with advantage because I broke the law in my own hometown?
Well,
It was worth a shot. It was worth
All right, so the average to beat for the police to catch you is going to be a 10.
fuck.
Yikes.
Wait, let me see if they have still. I think I've used them all. I haven't used them.
That's a 3.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I didn't even need the chronal shift.
You watch the cart like get stuck in an intersection and like back up and then like keep trying to like get through a whole bunch of traffic at the end of the
Dumber
intersection.
than the police, the French police.
Oh,
Hello, LV.
Not again.
Not again, foiled again by the dice.
Hi, LV.
Yeah, so the French police do not catch you.
Oh, thank God.
Hurrah.
Do we want to go take a nap somewhere?
Please.
definitely, please, God.
It's like I think it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now. So
Okay.
Alright. Shall we go to the park? Would anybody like to go to the park? We can go and have a nice sit down in the
I
the
just
open
need a
air.
good bush.
need a good bush.
I
So-
want to ask why you need a bush, but at the same time I do not, so I shall refrain from doing so.
Do not ask my niece why she needs a bush.
No, I'm not. I didn't. I'm just saying I'm curious.
It
I
is
just wanted to
very.
put it out
I
there.
cannot believe you would ask such a thing. It is
I
very rude.
asked nothing. I'm going to
There's
keep
no-
walking towards the park. You can
What
follow.
is happening? I just meant
Ilya
to,
just
Stephen.
Ilya just has that like dry little smile. Like,
Now, which one of you is Jim Jam and which one of you is Joom Joom? I am Jim Jam. This
I'm
is Joom Joom. Anyway, while Eureka heads off in search of a shrubbery,
A shrubbery. Yes.
a shrubbery,
That's good, Yes.
you all head towards the park. I'm going to roll something.
Right.
we're going to Griod Park.
I'll follow up with Eureka real quick and be like, hey, park is fun. No, seriously, what did he tell you?
Lots of things that were quite interesting to my research.
Yeah, no, I bet. I bet. Okay, let me ask this again. And he's gonna forcefully like put on a very effortful smile and be like, "Hey, friend, do you want to tell me what my friend told you? My friend? You have to help me. I'm trying. Please tell me what he told you."
Well, usually when I conduct any kind of scientific research and I have subjects, I like to keep them, confidential. I don't think it's like wise, to give away other people's information they give me, It's a breach of trust, if you will.
Do I need to become a doctor to tell you that all the people that you have written about are me?
Oh, no, not at all, but it's actually quite interesting because you all are
No,
different
tell me
people.
more about that.
You all are different people, therefore with your own initiatives and wants and purposes and own minds. So technically you're all individuals.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna level with you again, and at the end of this sentence, I would like you to fucking tell me what he told you. Whoever you saw is not supposed to come out.
Hello, hops and dragons.
Ever.
Oh,
That is part of my job, is to make sure that that does not get out. And so, for the safety of everyone else that you've taken the information on, I would like to know what they might have said.
Oh, of course I didn't realize that he was so much of a danger. Or they, sorry, the word they. And Eureka will like open her notebook and show Dorian what he said. And I believe all that he said was like Dorian is the protector and Jess is the no, Dorian's the assassin. Or I'm sorry. I have to go back.
Jez is the architect, and
Architect,
Shade
right.
is the thief.
Shade is the thief. That's right. And
if Triton ever gets into that book, it'll be the thief, and then we'll come back later and scribble gentleman over thief. Just so you know that that's going to happen. Dorian will kind of flip through it really quickly, and then go, great, that checks out.
Oh, okay.
Checks out.
Do you mind telling me some more about the reason? I understand if it's a little bit personal, but if you are so inclined to tell me why he is so dangerous.
Oh no, he's not dangerous. I'm supposed to make sure that he doesn't come out.
Yes, but why? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, thanks for the
don't mind
gifted
you
subs,
asking.
Knights of Silver Moon.
I do not mind you asking, but for this, I cannot say.
I'm not saying further research needed. Okay.
Everyone drink to our 2 gifted subs from Knights of Silver Moon.
Woo!
Hey!
Okay, wait, hold on. I have my wine, but I don't have my cup, so excuse me while I drink from the bottle.
I'm drinking water because I'm being healthy.
Water. Special sauce.
Special sauce.
Special.
That
I
sounds
love-
so much worse.
That sounds
Yeah, it
like
really
something
does.
Zane would like to
I
mock,
love
but
these
I'm not
very
going
touching
to.
moments between
Giving it to
Dorian and
me now.
Eureka and learning to understand each other. It's really awesome.
I'm glad. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, I don't want you to ever
I
feel
love
like him stiff-arming you socially. Yeah, keep digging. He'll.
No, for sure. She's just like, oh, I get the vibe here. Okay, cool. He's not actually mad at me. He's just mad at the world. Got it. Basically.
Yep.
Sorry. Okay. Yes. RP is over, I guess.
This RP, and scene. Very well done. Very well done. Yes. I'm glad to see all of you guys in chat today. I'm sorry if our connection is a little wonky. I'm streaming from my laptop in Houston. Well, not in Houston, outside of Houston a little bit. So please pardon that, and let us know if we're having any difficulties, and I will try and fix them. Yeah, so...
My roommate calls that aggressive swan. He just goes,
Anyway,
you
you...
do it as well as him. It's so good.
Anyway, you all make your way down the streets of Port-A-Lucine, which I'll remind you is what the city is called. And you pass a whole bunch of like very austere buildings, and then you reach like the nicest part of town. You can see the massive spires of the university straight ahead of you. You see the Port-A-Lucine Opera House to your left, and you see Griod Park, which is this very nice park with a whole lot of like obviously planted trees because they're in like perfect rows, but they provide plenty of cover, and you just kind of find yourself at this little intersection here. As you start heading into the park, you see that there's basically benches everywhere, and you see people strolling. Like you know Sunday afternoon on Le Grand Jeté. It's that. It literally looks like that, complete with the pointillism.
Wow. Okay.
And the ballet.
You all check your
Now
glasses.
somebody needs to go and put our characters into that. Sunday in the Park with George.
Sunday in the Park with George Stout, yeah. It's Sunday in the Park with Jacques.
Hey.
Sunday in the Park with Jacques. On a Sunday.
On a Sunday.
I love that show.
I love that show. The second act is a disaster, but I still love it.
Children and art, my friends.
Children and art. Move On is fantastic. Like, I think like the last like 10 minutes of the second act are really, really awesome.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
I'm getting off track.
Ugh.
So
That's great.
yeah, it's like, yeah, but
Yes.
cool. So what do you all do? Do you head deeper into the park, or are you just gonna sit on the benches?
Do I find a very soft bush?
Make me an investigation check.
Does it smell nice in the park, or is this like a dirty park?
Give me a perception
Do
check.
you know what I mean? A survival check.
Opera in a fancy park? Wow, we
that
never
is
get this.
That is a hot 6.
Hot 6? You do not find any. In fact, as you reach for a first bush that kind of looks a little soft, what is your passive nature?
What the fuck is
That'd be
that?
passive wisdom. So passive perception.
It's your passive nature. So just add your nature modifier, your nature skill to 10.
I got a 17 on my perception check.
That's an 11.
11?
Not horrible.
You reach your hand into this bush that looks really soft, but actually it's one of those like rabbit's ear plants or whatever they're called. That are like really soft. It looks like that, but it actually turns out that each of those little like things are a spine, and it's actually a cactus. And you take 1 point of piercing damage.
This garden is racist.
This garden is racist.
She pricks her finger and a little blood comes out. And she's like,
wow, what are the odds?
I was about to say more, but you did that. Make me a Constitution saving throw. Whoops.
It's exactly what she would do.
No, that's fair.
Come on, Con. Mwah. Oh, my dice like kisses. Okay, that's a filth fist funny.
All right, you take 10 points of poison damage.
Eureka starts
as like you like lick it, and then immediately you're like and like just trying to get it off your tongue, and you just feel your blood run cold, and you find yourself start to kind of stiffen, and then your body immediately just kind of flushes it out with a quick vomit into that bush. Lila.
She'll start coughing and like hit her chest, and then because she flushes out her toxins or like whenever she takes poison, so she knows like a 2 hit in the chest and a 1 in the gut, and it goes
and you just barf all over this bush.
Like a fountain.
She looks kind of like woozy now at 1 hit point, and goes, I don't feel so good.
Lila, you
Must be drinking your
with that
blood
passive
out of
perception,
bushes.
with that perception check, you notice that this park is an illusion. The entire park is kind of magically affected to look better than it does. It literally, all the trees, all of their leaves are completely fake. The benches are just covered in bird shit. And there's trash everywhere. It looks like, and there's kind of rats skittering amongst everything. It kind of looks like, I'm trying to think of like
which part? Which one?
Grant's tomb. Kind of looks like Grant's tomb a little bit. Like the park outside of that one, unfortunately. Like a whole bunch of college kids just come over here. Probably college kids from the university just come here, eat their food, leave stuff here, ride their bikes through all the green spaces, ruining the foliage. Those fucking kids. But yeah, that's kind of what you see, Lila. But now that the leaves are gone, you can see that there are like swan gondolas out on the lake.
Ah, joy, swandalas.
Swandalas, yeah.
I know that was probably sarcasm, but do you want to go to ride? I never got to back in Everon.
Dorian is gonna stare at you for a full like 25 seconds, visibly gritting his teeth, and then go, "Yes."
All right, do either of you
sit on the benches? They're covered in shit. Come on.
Gondola, I don't see anything.
I'm going to approach Eureka and I'm going to lay on hands for 10 hit points.
Nice.
you just walk up and you just gently pat Eureka on the back, and mist floats out of the thing. Thanks for the host. Thanks for the host, Knights of Silver Moon. Yeah. The music has stopped. I'm gonna change the music.
Wow. I feel much better. I feel just as good as I did when I walked into the park.
Excellent. Well, I hope that you don't do that again. That was quite disgusting. But, you know, I'm just glad that you're feeling better.
I mean, it wasn't her fault. Your park sucks.
I don't know
Yes,
what
I can
this
agree.
park is amazing. I come here all the time. On days. I feel like I'm
Here, sit on the bench.
You come here all the time. Do you swandala too? Because we're about to go swandala. If that's something that you enjoy doing.
I'm actually not in the mood for Swandala today, so I'm going to stay on land. But
Oh.
What's all the trash?
Is there a reason? Is it really a trash barge? If we go out on the river, is it going to be a river of blood? I would like to know.
Eureka goes blood river? Really?
I think a rat's calling my name. I'm gonna go check that out. You guys have fun on the Swandala.
And Jacques just scrams and heads over to meet with some rats. What is Ilya doing?
After mention of the trash barge, can I check and see if it is?
These swandalas are actually like pretty decent. They're kind of dirty. They look like they don't get cleaned, but like they're not like covered in shit like the benches are. The water? It's the Gulf of Mexico. It's a polluted, disgusting brown water.
Central Park.
Not fully BP disaster, but not great.
Yeah. It's like the BP disaster happened about 100 miles offshore as opposed to like right here.
Okay, great. Oh, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Good.
Say gentlemen if you just don't think about it.
Yeah, if you just don't think about it and you don't go in the water, you'll probably be fine.
Yes, you're fine.
I'm not going to go on this Wandalas.
Really? It's gonna be great!
I don't know if you remember that I don't really like water.
Oh yeah, totally forgot about
It's
that.
not really my thing.
Oh, Dorian remembers that and is like, on the cusp of laughing, and then just like pulls it back inside of him and goes.
I'm going to return to my question. Do you get what are you doing, Ilya?
That depends on what Eureka's doing.
Jacques, how fast do you run away? Like, is it like a sprint or is it like a swift?
No. A gentleman
jog?
doesn't sprint. He jaunts.
It was a
I'm
jaunt.
walking away.
Shots away! Oh my god!
Next jumps.
So the way All Might runs, got it.
So Eureka actually.
I found you.
Young Victoria!
Young Midoriya! Eureka's not interested in going swandaling, especially since she's still a little woozy from that. But, she sees Jacques just kind of jaunt away, and she's just like, that looks like fun, and follows him.
Okay.
Or them, excuse me.
I'm gonna take this opportunity and be like, well, they went that way, and they went that way, and I'm here by myself. I'm gonna go find a library.
Oh, no!
Okay.
Are you gonna go across town? Are you gonna go like across town, or are you going to go to the university? The university is a lot closer. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the university.
Okay.
Oh, this is not that far away.
Give me a moment. Okay.
Sorry, there was somebody being a loud bitch outside.
Oh no.
Excuse me.
A loud bitch. All right, we're gonna start with let's start with you, Ilya. Meanwhile, I need everyone to roll initiative except for Ilya.
Okay. What are we fighting?
We literally have no
I made the right choice.
No, wait. I do have +9. It's not bad. Okay.
It's because you call the park dirty. They're mad that you've done this to yourselves.
I rolled a nat 1, so
The
it
mists
doesn't
come
matter.
in
Not
and
wrong
strip
for
you
6.
all from the bone. Ilya,
Okay.
meanwhile, just like, I'm gonna read a book.
Learning. What's that? The families. Their heads ended up where?
The fun
Orgy
police
sporter?
approach.
I'm on the phone, man.
On the phone. Who's that, man? I'm on the phone, man.
Hey, you guys are level 5. You're ready for shit.
Right, but we're
man.
also not long rested, or even half rested.
At all.
Nope.
Like,
well,
I'm talking about.
well, one of you decided to chase. One group of you decided to chase rats, and one of you decided to get on the Swandola. So, I offered benches. I offered benches. I offered benches. Anyway,
As I leave, though, I am just gonna press to digitate one of the benches to.
you prestidigitate one of them clean. You just and just wash off all of the.
Power wash it off.
You
Like
power
player.
exactly. It takes a second. You think you can just like coolly walk away and just like spray, and then keep walking, but it actually like, and then you just need to take a second, and you just kind of have
put
to.
on a different attachment.
Okay.
I could have saved so much time.
Anyway, the university. You arrive at the university, and you can see that it's made of 3 buildings. One of which is just says library on it. The other one looks like the main library hall, and the other one looks like a dormitory. And you see a whole bunch of like well-to-do students like holding books as they walk with their canes, and just like reading the books as they walk down the street, but like obviously like kind of checking for traffic. I assume you go to the library?
Yeah, I'll go to the library.
Okay. It's a 2-story library. It's pretty well stocked, but you've seen bigger. Students are not here. It's very quiet. The only people here are some people organizing the books, and like one person behind the desk, and one single what looks like staff member just taking a pipe and just smoking it while they just kind of sit flipping through a book at a table in the front. He immediately just kind of looks at you and then looks back at the book and keeps smoking his pipe. The person at the desk, the librarian, looks at you and just goes, "Can I help you?"
Yes. I'm gonna reach into my wallet and pull out my my researcher ID from wherever the fuck I worked in Sire. I am a researcher on Leaf right now. I was wondering if I could look into any census data that you had in the library.
Well, what kind of census data? We're not the archives at the office, at the head office of town. But...
familial historical information.
Oh yes, right this way. And she just kind of hobbles out from behind and walks you upstairs. There's a section that has like one of those chains in front of it. She takes out a key and undoes it, and she says, I will wait right here at the entrance."
Wonderful. Do you accept tips of any kind? Any sort of donation-based situation?
Well, I couldn't possibly. And she's like holding out her hand as she's like pontificating on how libraries don't accept tips.
Cool. I'm gonna pop 5 gold into her hand.
Thank you for saying.
Yeah, thank you for saying hand.
Pop it into her.
Just like right into her mouth, just like a shh. All right. Make what are you looking for?
Hey, baby. So first, I want to look up anything I can on Dominic D'Aner.
All right.
And then secondly, any weirdness, family-based stuff with the De Espada estate.
Okay. Cool. Make me an investigation check.
I can do those.
I can do that.
All right. Investigation check.
Investigation, yes.
All right, that's a 25.
25. Okay. Curiously, you don't find anything on Dominic D'Aner. In fact, you don't find anything on the D'Aner family at all. It almost seems like any material of that nature has been removed from this library. You do, however, find like a historium of minor nobility that is about this big. And as you flip through it, what specifically are you looking for in this book?
Marriage licenses, birth certificates of the De Espadas.
There are no certificates, but as you read through like a brief history of it, you find that the De Espada estate is a more recent addition to the nobility. I'm sorry, I hear Alexa in the background.
Alexa, leave me alone.
Odessa.
Anyway, they're a more recent addition to the nobility. Like, not super recent, but like their line only goes back about maybe 100 years. It seems that there's no record of a Jacques de Espada. However, there are references to a Camilla and Barov de Espada. Who are the... I'm sorry. So there's a Barov de Espada and then a child, a Sergei de Espada, and Camilla de Espada that is married to Sergei.
Okay.
And then below that is a Jacqueline de Espada.
Okay.
The entire family line appears to be extinct, except for Camilla de Espada. Make me another investigation check.
That is a 22.
22.
Actually, wait, sorry.
That's a 4.
No, 17 plus 8 is 25, sorry.
Okay.
I'm bad at math. I'm sorry.
You notice that it seems that this family, it's kind of like barely mentioned, and so skimming it you wouldn't have gotten it, but as you really like read, you find that this family apparently came from a place called Barovia back in the day.
Okay. Strange. I've never heard of this place.
Right, never.
Never heard of this
I'm
place.
not there. Why am I talking?
I've never ever heard of Barovia and that whole thing.
At this point, at the end of the library kind of stocks, right by where that gate is, you hear a and you turn, and you see that portly man with the pipe just kind of looking at you and says,
You seem to be missing your class, sir.
I do not know what you mean.
You're supposed to be teaching a class in chronophysics right now?
Am I? Oh,
Yes. Right this way.
Of course. Weird that they know that much about me, but all right, I'll go. No.
And with that, I'm gonna take initiatives.
It's a 13 from me. Because I
It's
rolled
another
4.
hot 6. Another hot 6 for your girl.
I will be right back. I'm gonna run to the restroom.
Go for it.
Making cookies.
I know it ain't.
Huh?
I'm sorry, my internet's really slow.
Can you chrono shift an initiative? Sorry. I just thought I'd ask.
Okay.
Also, you guys should look at shit posting Rosie and I are going in.
I'll look at it when I have time. All right, Dorian.
24.
Eureka.
Hot 6.
Lila.
That's 13 from me, James.
Jacques.
14.
14. Oh, oui.
14.
All right. So, we will begin with a music change.
Something murder parky. Something
murder parky.
Can we get?
Can I get a little murder park? This one's called Deer Hunt by Bonnie Grace. We're gonna go with this one.
I can't think of anything that works better than Deer Hunt by Bonnie Grace.
I'm just saying, I'm listening to Evanescence right now, and this is perfect.
Nice.
I'm at the park.
All right, Dorian and Lila are first. As you hop on your Swandola and you head out into the water, what are you talking about?
I think Dorian would mention the fact that he would like, you know, I'm not going to be offended if you would prefer Shade do this and not me.
Well, I do have to admit, I'm a little pissed at you.
Oh, why for? Not curious.
I don't know, it's because you knew that my friend was here the entire time and it would have been nice to have some hope.
Well, I tried. I did. I you know, subtlety is clearly not my strong suit, but I did. It was, and it's hard for. You can see he's starting to get angry. And by the way, it's fuck. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm backing up. I tried.
At this moment,
I tried to.
At this moment, Dorian, you see a massive shape come out of the water right behind Lila. A massive,
I just
like,
don't understand
long,
why you aren't telling me.
long-necked dinosaur-like creature that roars.
Icewind Dale.
Is it Nessie?
It's Nessie. Dorian, you're up first. What do you do?
I'm gonna go. I'm trying to. Are you fucking kidding me? Let us swaddle.
And it looks like it's about to lunge and just try and just straight up swallow Lila.
Great.
Great.
all I want,
Yeah,
by the
doesn't
way.
even say. I think like in the middle of like, what the fuck? Let us swandala. He'll probably be like, just don't move, and shoot an arrow at its face.
All right, go for it.
Is it within 5 feet of me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it within launching distance? Okay, great. Oh, baby boo! That's a natural 20.
All right, do it. How much damage?
Let's
Now Flyleaf
see.
is playing, still accurate.
GG boy. Okay, well it's min damage on the arrow, which is underwhelming. But hang on,
Did you topple it?
I will. I will. Okay, great. 5. Not bad. 18 doubled to 36 damage in its eyeball because we are swandling.
You get it straight in its eye, and it just as it like pulls back into the water a little bit. It is bloodied, and
Jesus.
it is immediately going to take 2 chomps, both of them at you, Dorian.
That's fair. It is allowed a retort.
The first one is a 9 as you just kind of lean over in the cart. The other one is a 17.
A 17 will do it, but I would like to uncanny dodge. Actually, I might have used that already.
I've used
Oh
all
no,
of
it's a
my
reaction.
bardic,
I'm sorry.
So, yeah.
I'm going to uncanny dodge because I don't want to get bit. I got bad experiences with getting bit.
So uncanny dodge means you
Just
half
whatever
damage.
the damage
All right,
is.
you're taking 7 points of piercing damage.
Okie doke.
And that is its turn. Where did the music go? There you are. Okay. There you are. Found you. Found you! Okay. Next up, Jacques, you were running through the forest chasing after this rat. As Lila jaunts behind you. Not Lila,
Eureka.
Eureka. Sorry.
A couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks.
Eureka
Eureka kind of jaunts behind you, and the rat dives into a bush. And then the bush just kind of shakes.
A bush.
Now that looks like a soft bush. It's like Eureka's like right behind you, like over your shoulder.
And immediately, 2 swarms of rats just jump out on both of you.
Gross.
This isn't going to be good.
I just wanted to say hello. I did not want to get swarmed.
That is a 19 to hit you, Jacques.
That just hits Jock. It's got him. You got me.
All right.
You got me.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
But the rats can teleport.
That's a 16.
16? All right. You're all right. Actually, you don't need to roll this. You can't contract disease. You're immune to disease. You take 3 points of piercing damage.
James, is there any way you could turn all of our volumes up?
Yes, I can.
Just slightly.
Oh, Knights gave you inspiration, Rosie.
I say thank you. I'm so excited. I get to use it.
Oh, swear.
All right. This should be a bit better. Do we sound okay? Are we moving clearly, Ben? Like, because my computer's really slow.
I was asking Aaron because my phone, and it's been awful for it, and it's been freezing, but that's been all Twitch for me. So Aaron says that we're going pretty consistently.
Okay. As long as we're synced up pretty okay, that should be fine.
Yeah.
My computer's just running a little slow with my initiative counter, so. Okay, Jacques, it is your turn. You are covered in rats.
I leave for 5 minutes, and you're covered in rats.
Don't you? I have a blanket that I will bring up any old time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
I'm teaching a class,
I'm going
and this is how we know time is a weird soup.
Ilya, roll initiative.
Oh, you need me to roll initiative?
Yeah. We're gonna do it this way.
So we can
22.
flash to you just
22?
teaching a class.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
so
put
I'm
you at
guessing-
last in initiative then. Yeah, you're gonna take a swing at the rats that are on you?
Yeah, I'm
Rolled
gonna
a
miss that
22, and
first
I'm
one.
last in initiative. This is a nice
You had to
book.
take time to get to the classroom.
You got a point. You got a point.
Okay. You're just like, and you're just like swiping your rapier over your body.
And then for my second attack, does a 17 hit?
A 17 hits the swarm of rats.
Okay. Dumb rats. Oh, I didn't hit that well. That's gonna be a 7.
Okay.
I think that's piercing damage, and I'm going to smite because I really don't
Yes!
want this rat on me. I'm going to do a searing smite at the first level.
Okay.
Charred rat.
Mm,
Oh, I got max damage.
that's
That's
some-
6 fire damage to
some
those
good
rats.
dinner right there.
All right.
Yummy. Yum.
Okay.
Dinner.
They are not bloodied. It seems that
I
like
have
you're
to make a
sla-
Constitution throw though.
Yes.
A Constitution.
You ever seen a raccoon try to eat a grape? They're like,
That is a 4.
Okay, they fail. They failed. They're on fire. I'll send it to the rats are on fire.
And the rats are on fire.
And
It was in the description.
bold move, bold move. We like it.
so they take. So I think that means at the top of their turn they take damage. Correct. All right. Cool. You are covered in burning rats. The smell is incredible.
Incredibly good. It's really
Quite the seasoning, if I do say so.
But I will point out, it seems that your rapier is not very effective on a swarm of rats. It's kind of hard to...
What's
Yeah.
that I smell? To make loose seasoning?
I was gonna say bubonic seasoning.
Bubonic seasoning.
And
Lila, it is your turn.
yeah.
There's a plesiosaur just kind of flopping its head around trying to bite at Dorian.
I'm just gonna be like, could you just go feed on the bottom somewhere else and cast Dissonant Whispers at it?
Nice.
With save.
Okay.
Fucking plesiosaur.
Yeah, there's a plesiosaur in the lake. Wisdom
I was
save.
like,
That's
alright.
that's another 4.
That's another 4. Then it takes the full. This is my second roll spell slot. It takes the full 18 points of damage.
Nice.
And could you dodge a little better? I'm gonna cast a healing word at you.
Do you
Aw.
want to do this do you want to do this lethally or non-lethally?
Oh, the healing word?
No, the dissonant whispers.
Heal you
know
to
what?
death.
I will do it non-lethally, so it just floats to the bottom.
It just kind of looks at you as it's like really hurt with an arrow in its eye, and it just like,
Oh, Plessy.
and it just like,
It's healing, you get 9 back.
it just swims
Ah,
away. You are out of initiative.
Brilliant.
The other swarm of rats is attacking you, Victoria.
I just wanted to say
Good
hi,
rat
Reginald.
swarm.
Damn it, Reginald.
That is
These are my babies.
that is a
Chonka,
19
fuck
to
that.
hit.
That just hits. Is fine.
I thought those
Me-
were the name of the goblins in Karkalok.
Anyway, that is 6 points of piercing damage. Make a Constitution saving throw.
That's Snubsuck, and I don't remember the other one.
Snub suck and
Stop sucking
That's
fuck
a nat
boy.
20. That's a nat 20.
Nat
on
20?
my con
Okay.
save.
because you have just taken some disease from the nettles. It seems like this is the same disease these rats are carrying, and so you're kind of okay with it. So you're only going to take the 6 points of piercing damage.
Sweetness. I
Eureka,
love
it's your turn.
Is taking a potion an action or a bonus action?
Drinking a potion. If it's your abilities.
It's not. It's a elixir of health that I still have because I need it.
That is a bonus action if you feed yourself a potion.
Okay, thank God. At least I can still hit. I will, as I like throw one of the rats off my arm, I
This
grab
glass
the
is
elixir
crunchy.
and just like chug it. How much is elixir of health?
Elixir of health, I don't think gives you hit points.
It doesn't?
Excuse?
No, I think it like cures
Yeah, I
diseases
think
and
it
things.
cures disease and other stuff, and like helps with exhaustion and poison.
But
I'm checking.
What?
That's the first thing I say to the class is, alright everyone, I want you to remember, before we start, the potion of health is not the same as the potion of healing.
Yes.
What does this have to do with chronophysics? Absolutely nothing.
Which is the first thing you need to understand about chronophysics. It does not follow, it does not make sense. Elixir of health, when you drink this potion, it cures any disease afflicting you. It removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned conditions. The clear red liquid has tiny bubbles of light in it.
Well, at least I'm
Make
not...
me an intelligence check because you didn't read your potion.
Yeah. Sure.
Make me an intelligence check. That's how I'm going to do this. I think that's fair.
That is fair. Can I use my medicine?
No, this is straight intelligence because it's like, if you thought of it in the moment. DC's 10.
I rolled a 16 on the die.
Okay.
nice.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, you're about to chug it, but you waste your bonus action as you like look at it and you're like,
Okay.
Oh no.
that's fine. If I waste it, at least I keep it. I'm gonna hit them instead. Yay.
Smoke 'em go.
A
Light 'em up.
rodent retort.
The rats kind of say, excuse me,
You can't actually drink an elixir of health and get health back. Just by the by.
Ah, they've taken my
James
class.
Point, you
That's
had
a-
rats. You
that's
should
a
know how to
15.
mimic their
15
mannerisms.
to hit.
15 hits.
Okay.
Also, I just like picturing someone like
And my
in
second
like a video
attack.
essay. Sorry, go for it.
My second attack is a dirty 20 to hit.
It's a Brian David Gilbert
They both hit.
video.
That's good. Where are my d6s? Oh, there they are. Ooh, okay. I am not mad at that. That is an 11 and a 9, so that's a 20 altogether.
Hell yeah!
All right.
No,
Get them
there's
rats.
You just immediately just shump, and the rats just all kind of fall to the ground dead.
something. Look at you go! That's amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. These are
She
on
just
fire.
like pulls it out of her back, and you just see her go foom, foom, just in 2 swipes, and they're just.
Ilya, you find yourself in a classroom in front of a blackboard. What are you teaching today?
God.
Quick question. You said it was Camilla and Jacqueline, or Carmilla?
Camilla.
Camilla, got it.
Interesting connection, though.
I know. Well, I've watched too much Castlevania. I'm sorry.
Carmelo
Anyway.
Anthony. Wait.
Carmelo Anthony. I am going to start off. I'm just gonna. First off, how many people are in this class?
About 20.
I'm gonna do that thing where I go. How long has the semester been? You in the front.
There's just a kid leaning back, just chewing some gum. It's like, feels like it's been 6 years, coach.
I don't know why it has felt like it has been 6 years.
Jason?
Well, I guess that'd be your job to tell me. You're the time teacher, right?
You get a fail for the day.
We've actually been in semester for 34 days now.
And which one of you can tell me my name? Has anyone been listening in my class?
They all kind of look at each other, and the girl in the back just goes, yes, we've actually just been talking about parallel universes.
Oh, it's Tilly.
Is it Tilly?
It's not Tilly. Nope, it is Tilly.
Tilly?
Yeah, can we actually hurry up the class? I have to get to a show tonight.
Alright, I'm gonna draw a big ass circle on the board and be like, alright, this is life, this is time, it's a ball, fuck off.
Woo! And everyone just leaves.
I need a 1,500 word essay by the end of the day.
And that was your
On
initiative.
what? I don't fucking care.
Dorian is
I assume
absent.
that's what teachers do, right?
But
Oh, no, I'm
you're out
here.
of. Oh, you're here. You're actually out of initiative. So I'm just gonna finish up with the rats and Jacques and Eureka. All right, Jacques. How much do they take? They have to make a con save again.
Let's make a con save again.
Okay. That's a 9.
Yes. All right. They're taking it.
They're rats.
You know, I can get excited if rats are getting burned, and that's a 4 fire damage.
All right. It looks like you've burned off a significant portion of them, but they're still coming at you, like Cleopatra. That's a 15.
Does not
I
hit.
believe it's pronounced Cleopatra. Thank you.
And a 21.
For the sake of the rhyme, James.
It's Cleopatra. Yeah.
Thank you. You come in 2 days and it's just like fucking whatever.
You take 6 piercing damage.
Tough rats. Tough rats.
It is your turn, Jacques.
I know he doesn't do much, but I don't have much to do. I'm gonna swing my rapier.
Shish kebab.
A 21 to hit.
How do you finish the rats?
I think God, I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna try to take off like the heads like individually, like what, like one by one, like a little.
You just take your rapier and you just shish kebab a whole bunch of them and throw them off, and then get a couple more. And the rats are gone.
Well, I didn't know you had a pet rat.
It wasn't a pet. I just thought it looked extremely plump, and I wanted to see where it was going. But what was the rat? What was that?
You eat rats?
No, I don't eat rats. I just wanted to go see it. That's all.
All right, I need to use the bathroom real quick.
You wanna
So
go
all of
see
you
a
can.
dead body?
So all of you except Ilya, because something's about to happen to Ilya. But the rest of you, I need you to RP while I go to the bathroom. While I RP.
Hey, this guy
Eureka.
got the jokes.
Eureka is literally just going to look at you when you say that, though. I just wanted to like see what it was doing. She will actually give you like a confused puppy look in her head. She's like, "I'm strange, but damn." It's in her head. You can't. But that's the expression on her face.
He's gonna see the expression.
Cookies.
He's going to pat her feet, and he's gonna lay 5 points healing on you.
Oh.
So you get 5 points.
Oh,
So I'm either about to get my shit rocked, or I'm about to meet. Well, let's not ruin the surprise. I know what I think it is, but we'll find. It's gonna be good.
If it's not a
You want to
rat.
keep RPing on the Swandala?
I mean, present after everyone's. No point of respite, so of course we're on. Huh.
When the
I
moon
didn't
hits
get
your eye, it's like
any
a
of
big
that.
pizza pie that's a please your soul.
I will say after the thing goes back into the
paradigm.
seed, Dorian will probably sit right back down and continue the conversation. Like I
Oh
dropped
yeah,
him.
she's sitting across, just like she snapped her fingers there, snapped her fingers at you, and then just went back to like,
Park sucks. And it wasn't the Swandala, it was a fucking dinosaur. I tried. I told you that Shade was okay. The concept of telling somebody that technically knows I don't know you, Shade does. So it's not my response. It's very like broken logic. Like, and Shade knows you, but I tried to work you in. It's not a concept that most people get, that their friend has a full house up top. Do you know what I mean?
but I would have understood.
Well, no, and starting to get a little pouty. It's like, no, yeah, no, and I thought that was weird that you didn't punch Shade in the face, but like, listen.
I want to punch you in the face. Because saying
Would you-
someone's okay is at the same time saying, your grandma's passed on, but it's okay. She's in a better place. She's going to be okay. Okay? I thought you were just like, oh, your friend is dead. I guess it's so well, but you know, he's in a better place.
No, I get that.
Weird gondola.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, the gondolier, who just ignored that entire fight, is just like continuing to row and just kind of looks back at you.
Dinosaur.
I was supposed to kill you, and I was supposed to take your money. Ilya, as class lets out, you see standing in the doorway that kind of big Wilford Brimley-ish man, and he looks at you and just goes, "Very well done. Here you go." And he goes into his pocket and just pulls out a sack of gold and throws it at you.
I catch it.
It's 200
Thank
gold.
you. Oh, thank you.
Now you say we're friends, correct?
I would say we are acquaintances, yes.
That's a good place as any to start. My name is William Billiam Williams. Nice to meet you.
William Billiam Williamson of the Gentlemen Thieves.
That's a side job. For the most part, I run this university. But
A question for you. Do you know me prior to this?
He kind of looks away awkwardly for a second, and then he kind of just like backs you up into the room and closes the door.
All right.
And he just
Tighten my pants a little bit.
Oh, no. It's not like that. It's more like just for privacy purposes.
That does not change the situation.
Fair. You've been traveling with a Jacques Despotter, correct?
I guess that is the name that they go by.
So you know the truth.
I know one shard of the truth.
They are not who they seem to be. And it would be good of you to, when the time comes, to step back and let things take their course.
What is the time frame that we are talking about on this?
You will know. I have dispatched some people to take care of the problem that is Jacques Despotter.
You are not going to try to kill them, are you?
Oh, yes, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And
I
why
won't.
Is that? Why is that? That you are attempting to murder my gracious host?
Jacques' existence is a, how do I say this? A problem for the Fraternity of Shadows.
Okay. And? I'm sorry, if you want me to go along with this, you are going to have to give me more information.
You are not an ordinary human, are you?
Or no? Is anyone ordinary?
he like lifts his massive mustache and shows his teeth. He has massive fangs.
From the top or the bottom?
Yes.
I've got them from the bottom.
Yes,
I
but
got them from the top.
They are distinctly vampirish.
okay, wasn't sure if these were
Yeah.
werewolfy and...
No,
I
no.
can't-
No, he just kind of shows the teeth and just goes,
The Fraternity of Shadows cannot tolerate the existence of Jacques Despotter. Jacques Despotter must die, and you will let it happen.
And, I'm sorry, I've never been good about taking orders.
It's not an order, just a suggestion. And if you happen to be in the way, you might die as well. And as a fellow vampire, I don't want you to suffer the same fate.
I do not like that word. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry, would you prefer to say bloodsucker?
It's actually time sucking.
"Time's up."
I am a time sucky, thank you. It's in my little note card.
It is still there. Do you have any response to any of this?
My question is, how did you know who I am prior to me being?
The Fraternity of Shadows has been watching. The Fraternity of Shadows knows one of their own when they see one.
It's a frat fraternity.
If you allow this to happen, you will be granted membership, and you will have a family of your own.
I do not need a family, thank you. I appreciate the gold and the chance to talk about my passion, but I am not looking for any sort of society of shadows. I hope you have a wonderful day, Mr.
William Billiam Williams!
Yes, William.
It's a mouthful.
Yeah, yes, Mr. Williams. It really
It's
is.
actually Lord William Billiam Williams. So you're aware.
Well, that is just not going to happen.
He laughs a big hearty.
Then let me while we are at least on
Everyone
amenable
drink.
terms. Yes, while we are at least on amenable terms right now.
I did it and forgot to drink.
I was as I'm sure you know, I was traveling through Falcomia recently. And
What is
there was-
Falcomia?
Well, you don't know. Okay, well. It is a neighboring state. Let's put it there.
Oh, so somewhere out in Shadowfall.
Sure.
He said Chateau Faux, just so you know. I don't know if that was
We've heard it
hearable.
before.
Yeah, we've heard it before, but it always sounds like he's saying Shadowfell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder why. Alright, well then, I suppose you've only been watching me since, my...
Have a good one, Knights of Silver Moon. Hope to see you later.
Night.
When did you start tracking me?
As soon as a massive train made its way into the city.
We really need to find a better fucking way to do that shit. Alright, so, for instance, if I allow you to kill Jacques and I am granted access into the Society of Shadow People.
Fraternity!
The fraternity of frat guys. What sorts of boons and I guess what does it do for me?
Well, for one, we can get you entrance into the Grand Masquerade.
There it is.
I see. And would you get me clothing that is befitting of the Grand Masquerade?
Of course. Anything you'd like. The fraternity has deep pockets. And Camilla is one to really reward those who don't disappoint her. Have a good day, Mr. Lenkov.
And he opens the door.
Alright. I have some questions that I need to go ask our friend.
Oh, if you tell Jacques that anything is coming for them, we will know, and we will have all of you killed.
Wonderful, not what I meant.
Okay, just trying to make it clear. Between friends. Anywho, have a wonderful day.
This is I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go try to find everybody else. This was a lot.
A trip to the library has made a new man of he.
I met the vampire walrus today.
Okay.
Vampire
You
Wilfred
show
Brimley.
William some respect.
Anywho, you make your way back, and around the same time as you see, like, a gross water and blood-covered Lila and Dorian step off of the Swandola, and you see...
What?
Wait, what's up?
Oh, I was just gonna say, could we finish that conversation? It doesn't have to.
Yeah,
be
yeah,
now,
yeah.
but
No, you can
we-
finish. You can finish your conversation. I'm sorry. Yeah, go for it.
Totally.
I forgot.
I think.
I wasn't here while you were having it. I apologize.
Oh no, totally. You're good.
Also,
I think-
I'm not covered in blood. I didn't get launched on, but 100% while we're having this conversation, I'll just have my fan in one hand and then prestidigitate you with the other one, just power washing you.
That's
Like
and,
it's like Scary Movie 4 where it's like the aliens that pee out of their fingers.
Oh yeah, the thing.
I guess we're not so different after all.
Turn your face so I can get your ear.
oh,
You and shape
oh.
both.
Who are you, my mom? Gross. Sorry. Fuck. So no, listen, I get it. I get it. And I'm sure Shade is sorry, and I'm sure Jazz is very, very sorry, and I am also... This is hard for me. Please don't smile.
Oh, you know why they call me Smiley.
Yeah, Shade's told me. And I am also... Fuck, I gotta start over. I am also fucking
30
sorry.
minutes later.
There you go. That was not
Sorry.
so hard.
Yes, very. But listen, and don't fucking tell anybody, but I don't... Listen, I know about you through Shade, mostly. And we're square. I blame you for getting me out of Falkovnia. In a truly referential way, and
I blame you for saving my life.
It was a joke. It's me masking. Fuck! Why do people make? Anyway.
Blame you for getting me out.
Out of Falk. It was a joke. I'm sorry that my sense of humor is non-existent. And fuck. Okay, look, I don't like anybody, and I actually like you. So if you're mad at me, you can fucking be mad at me, and that's deserved. And I won't hang around often. Gosh, you go on one Swandala. All right, that's it. Sorry, that's all I got. That was very hard.
Should I take you back to shore?
Oh my god. Yes. Also,
Yeah.
you don't fucking tell anybody either, or I'm calling the fun police.
Oh, do not call the fun police.
Yeah, I know.
Why would you? I am who I say I am.
On the way back, I'll like carefully get up from my spot on the gondola, go over and sit next to Shane, put a hand on your back, and be like, "Thank you for that."
And you reach the shore around the same time as you see Jacques and Eureka just swiping these rats off of them and just cleaning
Like
themselves
picking
up.
parts of rats off of her.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think you were actually serious about following a rat. Why the fuck would you do that?
Wait, don't drop that on the ground. That actually might be some decent food.
She's not wrong.
Rat. That's disgusting. I would never eat a rat. I have too much.
Oh, I'm
money.
sorry, did you eat the cock and
No.
bull? No, I don't think you did. It was horrible. Well, I had a decent meal, everyone else had a horrible meal. I don't know.
It was chicken in a can. Who the fuck puts chicken in a can? There are things that you just don't do.
I'm just talking about that's a great restaurant. I feel a little dirty, so I'm going to just clean myself off and take out a handkerchief. Just
That's not gonna get the guts off, but okay.
At this point, Ilya approaches.
Alan, where the fuck have you been?
You smell of nerd shit. What happened?
He always smells like that.
Well, no, I know, and I know that. Is
He
this
does smell
joke
like
not
books.
Are my jokes not translating? I gotta. Fuck. Okay, great. I'll work on it.
Dorian is
I
not the
smell of
comedian.
nerd shit as well.
No, he freshly smells of books. Can't you smell it?
Yes, thank you.
Because
You
Ilya
smell
always smells
bookish.
that way.
No, I'm fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Why did you go to a library?
How did you know I went to a library?
So I can smell
a
books
fair
as
guess.
Regan, and
Before you say that, make me a perception check with advantage.
thank you. I feel like Lila would know because I, as Regan, love the smell of book libraries and bookstores and stuff. What is my perception?
I'll say for comedic effect, Dorian's the only place that he knows you've ever wandered off to by yourself, except for
That's
the
18.
Dark Lord's chambers. So it'd be like kind of like shoot, swinging a hit.
He smells like books, weed, and sex. So he's probably been to the university.
Oh,
I'll let you
Sounds about
decide
right.
which one I did.
Oh no.
I'd ask a lot more questions, and yeah, why were you in a library or the university? That's just what I'm gonna ask.
why
He
is it
had to
he's
be
always
with his
around
people.
books? What'd you find out, Uncle Yaya?
We're all sitting there like,
Except I'm like this.
Ilya is like looking around. Can I make a perception check?
For what?
figure out what happened to us.
To see if
Looking for.
Ilya
frat
does not
boys.
give a shit that you guys are covered in gunk. He's like, yes, they look the same as usual. No, he's checking to see if there's anybody watching.
Sure, you can make me a perception check.
Cool.
Oh, my food's here. I'll be right back.
That's a 3.
You look around. You seem pretty alone. There's some people just kind of walking arm in arm with people down the pathways with their canes. Some posh people just kind of sitting on some of the benches reading books. None of them appear to be looking your way, though.
I was looking up information on our friend Dominic. Very, very obviously, like, giving off the look of, I'm telling bullshit right now.
Oh.
But trying not to show it in anything other than my eyes.
At this point, I will like cover my face and just kind of like this and make the gesture. Or it's not a hand gesture. It's just a verbal component, right? Message.
Mm-hmm.
Message is just a verbal component, I think.
And I'll just like message you like what actually happened.
I do not know when they are listening. I cannot say. When they
Isn't
get
message a mind thing?
Yes, but
Yes.
But vampires have a way to hear things in your head.
How bizarre. Alright, let's go back to Jacques and clean up.
Most likely wait until we are back on the train.
We can't go back to New Blood's house.
Well, that
Our
is
train is parked in his backyard, remember?
Actually, no, but thank you for
It's okay. It's update for all of us.
All right, that's okay. All right.
yes.
Ah,
that
yes,
is-
Dominic, the guy who's totally in the hospital. I'm like staring at the gondola guy, like saying it specifically to him.
That's what Ilya missed. And as soon as you like make eye contact with him, he's got like his binoculars out and he's watching you, and he just gonna, and then just like gondolas away.
Right. So where are we going next? What is our next trip?
I need to sleep.
Did we all enjoy the park? Was it fun?
No.
I mean,
Wasn't the worst.
all right. Well, no, we have, on the scale of here to Falkovnia, this was how did you put it? A jaunt. This has been a jaunt.
Been a jaunt, yes, a jaunt.
Yeah, but we can't come here again. There are dinosaurs in the river. So.
And killer rats. Lots of
Oh, they
them.
were very friendly though.
You met Messi.
Messy.
Excuse you?
You met Messi. I can't believe it.
Messy or Nessie?
No, Messi with an M. Messi.
And it's a she.
I don't know. I've never
Sorry
asked.
for everybody that had that.
I think my brain
It's
just turned to mush.
It was supposed to be a sigh out on sound, but that's the sound that came out.
Oh.
No, she was they were very charming when they weren't trying to eat us for being in their territory.
I mean,
Don't
to be
worry,
fair,
we
you
left
were in
them
the
alive.
water. You were in the water.
Yeah, you did.
So.
I'm sorry, did you want to kill the poor thing?
It was gonna eat you. We're not talking about this.
We're not talking.
I think it has been a very eventful day. We have learned quite a bit. We have done quite a bit. We have recovered friends, and I think we should go back to the train now.
Okay.
Sleep.
All right.
Yes.
So you all make your way back through the town. It takes you a little while. Night falls by the time you get back to Jacques' estate. And do you all board the train first, or are you going to go into the house?
I think the train's more comfortable than your house.
Train.
Dorian will rifle through the pantry and see if there's anything before getting on the train.
Oh no.
I think we all ate it this morning.
Yeah, there's still 1 million packs of ramen left.
I'll find a way.
I'll find a way. You can eat it raw, just...
It's like potato chips, except not as good.
Anyway, you make your way onto the train. The first thing that all of you see is as you're approaching the train, is you see a flash from within the train and the sound of a gunshot.
Well, Kieran has finally done it, I suppose.
He either just killed himself or he's testing a new weapon. Either way, I want it.
I think the combination of Firin and Norin in the same cabin is probably a little bit too much for one of them.
I think
They
he
deserve each other.
I think he likes himself too much to hurt.
Wait, fuck! My daughter's in there. Runs inside.
You run inside and you see Rose holding a gun and Norin kind of right over her shoulder, like kind of helping her aim, and just going, all right. So when you pull the trigger, you want to make sure your finger is not on the trigger when you are pointing it, unless you want to kill something. Otherwise, it's going to be on the side, and make sure that the safety is on. And do not ever point this at something unless you want it to be killed, even if you think it's unloaded. And he's teaching her basic gun safety. And this 9-year-old is actually, as you look at the wall, this is like the 6th shot she's taken, and all of them are like square in the middle of a bullseye. She's a pretty good shot.
Wow.
Eureka comes in and goes,
I was going to
Nice
chew you
shooting,
up
girlie.
for finding a weapon around my daughter, but this is actually kind of decent of you.
Papa, I can defend myself now. I can pop a cap in anyone's ass who comes near me.
I'm very...
Dorian
Wow.
will flat out laugh. Dorian will like burst out
Eureka
laughing.
continues to
Great, claps all
frantically laugh.
around. Could you put a
Faster.
silencer on the thing so that the way the cops don't come to Jacques' house?
That's good. That's good. Good
I
idea.
need to talk to Firin. I'm very proud of you, my daughter. I'm gonna give her... And then run to the back really quick.
All right. Sorry for the noise, everyone. I can design a silencer, but it will take me some time. It will take me the proper materials. So let me do a little research on that. It's kind of difficult
Also,
to make
could I
a...
have one as well?
If I make one, I shall give it to you, but it's kind of hard to put a silencer on a flintlock, as I'm sure you are aware. Ilya, you go into the back, and Firin is there just kind of like flipping through a book.
Firin, I have a request of you.
Once again. Seems
Once
we're
again,
becoming
I have
very... Seems that we're becoming very close friends.
If you consider me a friend, that is wonderful.
Of course I do.
I
We're all
have
in this
been-
together.
Of course. I have been approached by a
There you go. What took you so long?
Sorry, I was in character. Now back into it. I have been approached by some shadowy individuals, and it appears that they are watching my every move while we are in this city. And I would like it if we could keep them from hearing / approaching this train, so we do not have a similar situation to Vladeska.
I see. Well, just so you know, Norin and I have actually worked on a device that does just that. Everything that goes on in and around the train is imperceptible to anyone but you.
Wonderful. And can you check to see if I have been bugged in any way?
His eyes go blue, and he just looks over you for a second. And then he goes to the window and looks outside. Yes, in fact, there's been a scrying orb following you around.
Can you do something about it for me?
For a price.
How does 200 gold sound?
I would do it for 150, but
That's fine by me.
that's fine.
Give him 150.
Of course. He's going to just... And the... and you just see a...
The last thing I do before it gets dispelled is just...
Yeah. It just dissipates. It says, now, I cannot guarantee that they won't try and do that again, but that should have them irritated for at least until they lay eyes on you again.
Wonderful, wonderful. If at any point you do see another one on me, just let me know, and I will be willing to pay the price again if need be.
Of course. Lila, what's up?
As Ilya comes back, I want to pull out the spider mechanic thing and offer it to Norin. We found this. You know what this is?
It just kind of sparks. It looks like it's been mostly fried, and he goes, well, it looks like
it's broken.
It looks like a very broken automaton of some sort. Give me an evening, and I should be able to identify it.
All yours.
You had that in your bra?
Keep a lot of things in there. What of it?
Norin kind of looks at it for a quick second, and then shakes his head and puts it in his pocket. Anywho, are you all taking a long rest?
Yes,
100%.
I will wait to answer questions until after we have had a chance to rest. Is that amenable to everyone else?
Secrets are no fun, but sure.
I want just in case anything does go wrong with the information that I have for everyone to be able to protect themselves.
Fair enough.
All right.
Eureka's already asleep.
Okay. Everyone take your long rest, and here's where we're going to take our 10-minute break.
Aha!
I'm gonna tuck in my niece and my daughter.
Eureka's
And-
cuddling Rose because she
and
was asking her
every other
about the gun.
person.
Rose is cuddling the gun.
You're gonna tuck in Lila.
No, she's not. I'm gonna take that way. I will tuck in Lila. I will tuck in.
You keep breaking.
no!
You keep breaking up, Ben.
No.
Like I'll hear what you say, and then I'll lose the last bit of it.
Is that everybody? Is everybody only getting parts? of
Yeah,
it?
that happens
Yeah.
to me too.
What is going on with this mic?
It might be your sensitivity.
Maybe.
On Discord.
Should I turn it down or up?
Turn down the sensitivity.
Okay, let me try.
Well, yeah, I think a little slider. Take it down.
I don't know.
You should be okay.
Oh,
But
yeah,
anyway,
that's very sensitive. Is that better?
significantly say something. Say a long sentence.
Once upon a time, I went to the bathroom. It was not a very good time in the bathroom. But, we're gonna leave it at that because it's none of your business.
Oh.
You're still cutting out a little bit, but it's a little bit better.
We got bathroom, and we got biz.
A lot of times we can kind of piece together what you're saying via context clues. But regardless, we will take a 10-minute break. We shall be back at 07. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Clickety clackety. Come backety after the breakety.
Ah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackity's Ravenloft 1313. That's it. That's basically it. That's all I got.
Freaking again.
Thank you, Victoria. Great. So we last left off with you all descending into a long rest. And I'd like to remind you, there are some cozy, like, sleeping cars here that you're now able to get into.
Hell yeah.
And you feel very refreshed as the morning comes around.
Question.
What is your question?
As the imp I am, I carry us over into
Are
every
these
single one of the
carriages
characters.
soundproof? No, I'm kidding.
No, not the question I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask because lots of people don't, like, during fires, anything, people will grab shit to take with them in an emergency. So my question is, were all of the personal belongings to the land of Eberron and all of its inhabitants also disappeared when the mists vanished? Or are there, like, train cases and stuff?
You notice that there's a whole bunch of suitcases behind Fearon's little shop stand.
That's where it all went.
He has equipment for you for a price. He got to it first.
You're right. I want to look underneath my sleeping area anyway.
Sure. Make me an investigation check.
Sure. That's an 8.
You find some chewed gum stuck to the bottom of the seat.
Gross. I don't know that's there, so it ruined someone else's day.
All right. Fearon has prepared a nice breakfast of pancakes and orange juice for you.
What?
A little bit of bacon.
How much does this cost?
Why, this is free, my friends.
Is it free, or is there something that you want me to do in exchange for breakfast?
Jacques is already eating.
So
Yeah,
is Eureka.
and-
Eureka
Well,
ate it
just your soul, of course.
Oh, that's fine.
And he looks at everybody for a reaction, and if anybody's freaking out, he just goes, I'm kidding.
Eureka
I will say shit.
What kind of syrup do you have?
cutting Rose's pancake.
Gave mine away a long time ago. Bless you. You get one
Thank
more
you.
sneeze ever.
Well, technically, I don't have a wide selection of syrups. I just have Uncle Jamomo.
That's not funny.
Proud of yourself? You think you're a big man? You're a big man with your Uncle
I will
Bobo?
continue to shake my head.
Just take it and dump it all over my pancakes.
It's a large bottle of Uncle Jamomo, and your pancakes are delicious, everyone.
Are they fluffy and golden and perfect?
They're fluffy and golden and perfect.
Are they blueberry or chocolate chip? Or
No,
are they
they're just
plain?
regular pancakes. You
fact
spoiled,
that-
you
It's a bit
spoiled
of-
I don't need
bard.
to add anything to that. I'll
Anywho,
fight you.
Fearon returns to
Why
the
me?
Fearon returns to the back while Rose just inhales hers, and Norin just gives Rose some of his, and continues to eat.
Eureka, does Eureka peep this?
Yeah.
They're becoming friends.
I don't know about friends. It's
But-
just I have have nothing else to do. I might as well take care of the child.
I appreciate your assistance.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for not calling me a
wish I could
babysitter.
remember.
You are very welcome.
I feel like his accent is getting more and more French.
More
I
and
feel
more
like Norin
French.
is French.
Norin has had a
Is he?
French accent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Has he?
Yeah, from the
Yeah.
very beginning.
I thought he had the same accent as Ilya. I must be wrong.
Oh no.
You know, Norin,
I am Norin the Kenneth.
I guess you're not so much as an asshole as I originally thought you were.
Oh no, I am absolutely an asshole. I'm absolutely an asshole. It
What did
is
you
okay.
find out about the spider thing?
Oh, yes. He takes it out and he's like, I couldn't recover much from it, but it appears to be some sort of reconnaissance device. Transmitting, and its transmitter is incredibly powerful. However, I was not able to determine its intended destination.
Is there any way to repair it?
Unfortunately, it's far beyond my expertise. And it looks like it intentionally shorted itself out and shorted its drives so that I was unable to recover anything from it. So right now, it is just a hunk of metal. Here you go.
Use
Hands
it
it back
to
to you.
do whatever.
Do whatever.
There's a paperweight.
I lean over to Dorian and I go, "What's transmitter? What is that? What's that word?"
I will say I'll say it's Shade now. I didn't get a chance to say it, but Shade will probably be like, well, it's like, well, I suppose we don't have phones here, so it would be like, well, no, I know. This is difficult for me because everyone here is very Renaissance. It's very posh. So it'd be like if you were to see something that wasn't where you were through something else. A seeing stone, perhaps. Do you have those?
It is like the ability to scry without. I'm assuming I can hear you guys because we're all around the same table.
Yeah.
On a train. It is like the ability to scry, but from a technological perspective, as opposed to a magical one.
The ability to cry? Did you say
Scry.
cry?
Scry.
I'm not quite sure what that is, but I'm going to nod and finish my pancakes.
It's
Do you
a
want
tiny
to
spider
know? Because you
spine.
can make an Arcana check if you'd like.
I don't feel like Jacques is that intelligent. I do not think
Okay.
he would know.
What's your dump stat?
Intelligence.
Welcome back, Shade.
He'll give like a little bit of a purr.
Oh, Victoria.
Look, I just said welcome back.
Look, I
Uh-huh.
like me, my kitties.
You legit were like, I've been asked to join this like Disney villains campaign where we're all like humanoid villains, and I want to be Scar. I'm like, isn't that just like Sandbox?
Actually, no, get it right.
It's
I wanted
not
to
right.
be Kobu.
You're right.
The
You want to
women's
be Scar's
version, the
kid.
woman
gotta-
version of Kobu.
The more
You gotta pick
fanficky
the
one, got it.
sexiest- You gotta put the you pick the sexiest one. So you do
That's
like
true.
accounting
Thank
for
you.
taste. Kovu is a
You see,
hunk.
ever since watching
He's a
Beastars, all of us can admit we're furries.
Yeah, Victoria.
I
Isn't
can
it?
deny that I wasn't.
It just
pro
awakened-
furry. I don't know
It
what.
just awakened my desire to drop mattresses on people in any location. I was like, I want to do
Doesn't
that.
awaken anything in me.
Oh god. Anyway, what other conversations happen around breakfast? Are you gonna set out on the town?
My mouth is so full of food, you cannot talk to me.
That
Oh,
is
Shade will
not
probably lean
the
over to.
question.
I would say Shade will probably lean over to Eureka and ask what the changeling said. What did he say?
All of you, well, Dorian asked the same thing, and I'm gonna say the same thing to you. Is that like I try to keep all the information that you each give me confidential, since you guys are considered individuals. But since I gave Dorian the information, I guess I can give you the information. I was under the impression that the halfling was dangerous. That's the way Dorian was making it sound like, and then I realized that he wasn't dangerous.
Oh,
So
it's
he-
quite the opposite. But there's two ways about it. We can ask him, and by we I mean Dorian and myself, or you could tell us, and that would be the quickest way.
Well, I mean, since I, revealed it to Dorian, I don't see why it's nothing bad. But and she,
Dumb throat. And he'll look at the thief and kind of cock his head and think to himself, and then go kind of like, and give the book back.
she won't say it, but she'll write it in her journal, and it will say, "Why is Dorian the assassin?" ? And we'll hand you the pen and the journal and scoot it over to you.
It's probably like a
Passing
triple
notes
take.
at breakfast.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like a. Well, if it's all right, I think it's because he kills things.
Oh,
Without
there's
writing it,
nothing
we'll
you
probably
can
just say, like, looking at you respectfully, and I'll probably just, oh, well, I think it's because he kills things.
do. Is that the only reason? There's no particular event as to why he's named that?
no.
Or just this
No events.
general?
No events. No.
Well, don't you all technically defend yourselves, so you all kill things?
Right, but he does it better than everyone else, and I think he likes it. So.
Likes it? Oh, that's interesting.
No. Oh, well, okay. Maybe not write it down, because if he finds out that I told you that, I have to deal with it. So maybe a fresh intellectual nugget for you, eh? Don't put it in the book, is what I'm saying. Please don't put it in the book.
She will. You'll see her go, and then see a little boop, boop at the bottom of the scratch. She'll just like, boop, boop. And she puts a little symbol. It's gonna be like a blood drop and a check mark.
Do you have red ink? Do you write with red ink?
She has one of those pens that's like you click
It's
it and
a
it's got the
multi-ink.
multicolors.
I
Yeah.
have some of those now. I'm so happy.
If she
This is
takes
witchcraft.
if she presses the center of it, a little
Witchcraft.
needle pops out, and like if she ever doesn't have ink, a needle will pop out and like use her blood as ink.
That's innovative.
I hate it. I hate it. Why
You
did I
always
allow
gotta
this?
take notes.
Why did I allow
You don't
this?
have the ink, you gotta take the notes. So she's
What
Eureka's just like,
order?
It's, so, the issue on the table.
He means figuratively. I'm sorry.
Oh, my version was more fun.
I'm petting
It's
myself
a
back of
humor
your
of the
neck. It's okay. I know.
Takes off his glasses, just kind of massages the bridge of his nose. Now, Jacques, I am sorry that I have to do this, but I want you to know you are in a safe place. No one outside is watching or listening. But I would like you to tell us as much as you can about Camilla, as she is coming for your life.
She's always coming for my life.
Yes, but it is happening very soon.
why?
Let's just say that a large, mustachioed man, not too unlike myself, made it very clear for me to stay out of the way.
Wait, did you meet a long lost brother, Uncle Yaya?
No, it is more of a,
Never say anyone's like yourself.
yes, it's true, but, he, whatever is wrong with me, he was more so than I.
Oh.
Oh, so like super stuck up and
Yes, let's go with that.
I'm sorry. We invite you into our train and give you
Jacques.
pancakes, and you call our old man stuck up.
Well, he is
No,
kind of
no.
he is kind of stuck up. You have to admit,
Jacques,
and
no,
I think he would admit as well.
Norman, of all of us, you are the most stuck up.
Well, of course I am. I am the best
Man.
person in this room. So
That's
Look,
the man
shit.
whose own mother
Look
wants to kill
at him.
him.
I'll lean over to Jacques and be like, it's fine. It's fine. I think it was rather funny.
Ilya.
Hold my hand up. Jacques, I want you to know that I am holding quite a bit back there, and I want you to be able to come out with your own information in your own time. I need you to know this, and tell me what you know about this woman, so that I can not only protect you, I can protect my friends and my daughter. This is not a game. This is not me trying to prove I am stuck up or better than anyone else. This is purely from a safety perspective.
to be fair, I don't think you attempt to be stuck up to be better than people. I just think it's a natural occurrence, which is fine. We all have our personality deficits, so I just want to point that out. I'm happy to share that Camilla is my mother. We are not on the best terms. I just think I'm too cruel, and I don't think she can handle it. So I think she
Classic.
wants to write me off.
Is that why she leads a group of vampires and you are written as dead in all historical books?
Did you do research on me?
Did you Google me?
Research me obsessively.
Also, are we talking about a vampire library? What? Why do you find these things at the library, Lenkov?
Does not react, just staring Jacques in the eyes.
I would like to know why you decided to research me instead of asking me directly.
You've been very sketchy.
I've been sketchy.
We've been very forthcoming. We asked you about yourself at your house yesterday,
No.
and you were very...
No fighting at the table. We've swapped pancakes for pantry time. I'd say we're even.
I would
Auntie
agree.
Eureka, can I go play with Fearin now?
What kind of games do you play with Fear?
I don't know, anything but this. And she just runs off.
Dissect
Yeah.
the babies.
Oh no, I wanted to go with her.
Monkeys, you know.
Well, an attempt to change the subject because realizing how awkward Rose was, she in turn feels very awkward realizing how awkward this is. So she just shuts her journal and goes, I need blood from all of you.
You have my blood already.
Not you. Sorry, let me explain. You guys remember my compass, right? Well, I just thought that out of safety measures, I promise, I will not study in blood unless you let me. Of course, with your permission. But if we were to get separated, then I could find you.
How much do you need for that? Just do like a drop?
About 3 liters. No.
I would
I
say
I need you to fill these jugs.
she'll bring out 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like a
she'll
blood
bring out-
slide?
Oh, like gasoline tank.
Okay, so
This
you know
one?
those really small
Victoria.
bulbous ones? They're like this big, and they've got a little cork in it.
Yeah. It's just a vial about that big.
Yeah, these are not vials. They're like little drop containers. They're like
Oh, the little ones?
spherical like this.
Okay.
Yeah, and they have like little corks in it. She'll pull out 4. She'll go, just like 5 drops. If you want me to prick your finger, I can do it. But she'll pull out 4 different needles.
They're clean.
Oh, also, Shade, I would prefer fur from you, actually. I already have Jess's blood, and like to prefer fur from you, because I don't know if your DNAs are different.
Hmm. I'll have to think about that. To be honest, I was much more readily available to just prick my finger and give you that, but tufts
Whatever
of
is
fur
more-
is an odd request.
Whatever is more comfortable for you.
Yeah. You know how it is to get easily fur from you. You just hug you, right? And then you just... There you go.
Unfortunately. Sorry. Here's what
Eureka
you
will just like sweep some of the fur that leaves from you.
Well,
It'll blow off. It'll
Oh
blow
no,
off.
she'll actually like take one of the long vials and just get a pin out. Shit. So do you guys prick your fingers?
well
Put 'em in your-
I don't want to get separated again. Apparently that's been happening. But I find my way back to you guys.
Well, just in case we can't.
Always.
Alright. Get one of those tiny ones. And I'll just on
There
my
are
giant
4
tooth.
clean needles and 4 little drop potion things.
You have
But, like,
5
five-
drops of Lila blood. Congratulations.
This whole,
Achievement unlocked!
this whole time, Ilya has not like broken eye contact, nor has he breathed.
You doesn't need to breathe.
Exactly.
Jacques will lock eyes with Ilya, prick his finger while he does it, and then put it in the jar, continue to look at him, and pass it back to Eureka.
Thank you. Sure. Shade?
Don't
You
study
got
that, by
me.
the way.
You-
I don't want
You got my fur.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Norin's eyes keep darting between Ilya and Jacques. and is just going to go, well, I think that I am going to go make sure that Rose does not shoot herself. And he just...
Damn it! No,
Teach her
that's
how to do
two
a kill
strikes.
shot. Teach her how to do kill shots.
That's-
Do not teach a child how to do a kill shot.
Please don't teach the child how to do a kill shot.
How else is
Could
she
come in
going to defend
handy.
herself?
Don't use the gun without a
Powers are
silencer.
fully formed yet.
I think that's the problem.
When I was her age, I was already flinging arcane fire.
You got to go to Arcane Fire that young?
I love that
My
band!
father was a scientist.
Start them young. That's what I always say. Don't I always say that?
Well, yeah, I started learning the lute pretty young, so yeah, I guess.
Alright, so does this Ilya Jacques situation resolve, or are we going to continue with the day?
I don't know. How do you have anything to say? I'm not trying
mean-
to.
I don't know what you want me to say. I've told you generally what we don't have a good relationship. She does not like me. I do not like her. She wants me dead. I don't know exactly why she would want me dead.
I'm gonna insight check that.
Are you lying? If you're lying, roll a deception check.
I will roll deception.
And if not, set the DC.
I rolled a 19 for deception.
Okay. I rolled a 16.
That was a 19, you said? Okay. You know what you know, Ilya, but her mind, their mind is a enigma and impossible for you to read.
You see, if I was not trying to find information about you when I went to the library, I hope you realize that you and whoever that woman is in the painting, I'm assuming it's Camilla.
It's not Camilla.
Well, whoever it is in that painting has a striking resemblance to my daughter. And I want to know more about that so I can find out where she truly belongs. I did not mean to find your information, I was looking solely for her sake. Now, because of that, I have now been pulled into something different. My own fault, yes. But I am not trying to throw you to the wolves. I'm trying to offer an olive branch, a form of understanding, if you will. This is not my strong suit, speaking. But I am trying to be open and honest. If you have questions for me, I am more than willing to answer them. But right now I am trying to know what is going to come at us as soon as we walk outside that door.
I can assure you it's nothing good. If it's Camilla. She's not a fun person.
Is she your true mother?
She raised me for the most part. But I don't know if I would call her a mother.
And no other siblings?
Not alive.
You say not alive, what does that mean?
They're dead. They died.
Well,
He's grinning. He's grinning. He has a big grin on his face.
The most evasive piece of shit, Jesus.
You seem happy about death. I was feeling sorry about you for a second, and then you smiled, and now I'm unsettled.
That's fair.
I look at Shade. Am I being an asshole right now? I mean, does it
I was going to say so, but then he smiled at the fact that his siblings were dead. So I really don't know at the moment.
Yeah, that's not at all funny.
I'm not laughing at my siblings' death. All right. I'm done. All right. I'm serious. No more.
Look,
Are you sure you don't want to reveal what you're hiding from us?
Well, in due time. What perhaps what do we need to be worried about kill squads or people coming after us to get to you? If
True.
weaknesses, what can we be aware of on that front so we can go to the park again and get eaten by dinosaurs in peace?
None of us got eaten.
well, let this.
What? I met Messi. She's very hungry.
The thing that other people usually mistake me for is a vampire, as our dear departed friend once thought I was, and as many people in Sire also thought. I have a few key differences from them, but imagine a lot more of people like me who will bite into your neck, will transform into different shapes, will fly, will take over your mind, and you will not see them come.
All right. Well, what I can tell you is that I do have a secret. I would love to tell you all. I am unable to do so. It would put me at stake, and I've only met you a couple of days ago, so excuse me for putting myself first. I can assure you, I have tried to be the best person that I can to you all. I'm very sorry Camilla is proving to be troublesome once again. I'll help you all. I can leave and deal with it myself if you're worried about being targeted.
No, I am actually interested in getting more information from Miss Camilla. So if taking her off of your plate will assist us in that way, then I would be happy to do so.
Sounds like fun.
Also, don't apologize for secrets. We've all got them. I won't. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I do, but yeah.
Well, if you don't mind my saying so, with you, it's kind of about discovering the things that you like, and it's always some kind of novelty. But sort of like a pleasant surprise, not like an ew, but like, oh, I didn't know you want everyone's blood. Like that's kind of your secret in a way, if that makes any sense.
Secrets are not always
trying to
intended.
figure me out?
Huh?
Is this part of you trying to figure me out?
Oh, no. I think that's an impossible task.
I would like to say I would like to consider you more than just the person that we are crashing in their backyard. I would like to consider you a friend. But if there is anything you need to know about me for us to make that trust build faster, I am more than willing to give it to you.
Ben, I'm sorry. Is there a way for you to turn up your output, your volume?
Yep. Let's
Very
go
quiet.
here.
You
Damn it.
healed me, so I consider us friends.
Were you able to hear what I said at all?
I was.
Or was it just quiet?
Indeed, I can hear. I'm like a hawk.
Wonderful.
That's better.
Cool. I turned up my microphone slightly. It is shit. I closed the window.
No.
No!
I can't see anything. I just hear voices. All right, I'm back.
I suppose I am curious how you even came by Rose.
Rose came to me much in the same way that I was found. There was a portal that opened up and sort of adrift. A child popped out. It is sort of the focus of my whole life's work. I am am not sure where she or I came from. I am not sure why we have the quirks and abilities that we do, but it is what I am trying to figure out, both for her sake and my own. But I assure you, her safety is my top priority.
Got it. Well, that makes me feel like I can trust you a bit more. What I will tell you is my sister's name was Josephine. That was her name. So,
I'm sorry, that was my mistake.
no worries.
So Josephine, not
Not
Jack?
Not Jacqueline. Sorry.
got it. I see. Were you twins? Was there a time separation between you?
She was older.
All right. And you think that is my Rose?
I don't think so.
You do.
I just wanted to. You gave me information, so I was just exchanging information, equivalent exchange. That's all.
You seem, rightfully so, you seem hesitant. Is there anything you can tell me about why Camilla is after you? Besides, parentage and whatnot.
Yes.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Parents suck sometimes.
Yes, Lila.
Point of obviousness. Ilya, the train is now debugged and no one can hear what's going on inside the train, right?
Right.
So why can't you tell us information? It's better to have more people knowing the information so we can help you.
There is a fraternity of shadows, as they put it. They seem to be vampires. They seem to be plotting to make a move to kill Jacques because Jacques is the antithesis to everything they believe. And let's see, what else did they say, James?
They didn't really say much about why. They said that Jacques posed problems for them.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly for Camilla. And that's basically it.
So yes, that is about what I know. And now that I have stopped the scrying that they have done on me, they will know that I have probably told you a lot of this information. So they are going to be coming to kill all of us.
No, I don't like being bit. I don't like being bit. So.
Well, I can tell you all the things that I don't like, and maybe it'll work on them.
All right. All I've got is silvery sword and no pools. So, anything else?
I hate it when people make that weird squeaky sound with their chair.
Like this.
Like this?
I hate it. I hate food that tastes really strong. I like.
You take 1
bland
point of
food.
psychic damage as everyone squeaks their chairs.
I hate you all. I go for a joke, and here we go. It's canon now. I was just gonna say a bunch of random shit that doesn't act, but then actually pepper in the silver, the stuff with the heart,
Garlic pizza.
Garlic pizza, whatever the fuck a pizza is.
I'm sorry, flatbread.
Flatbread with cheese.
Flatbread with cheese. I hate it when people put garlic on that shit. Ugh. You know, I have this weird obsessive compulsive thing that whenever I am returning home, if like somebody has dropped rice or like marbles or some shit on the floor, I have to count each and every one of them before I go to bed.
Funny.
It's ridiculous.
I'm saying this now, just so if it happens later, it means that I failed. I will try my damnedest not to let loose 1,000 ball bearings in the train. I'm telling you now, because I am going to try not to do that.
So,
but if it happens, know that I failed.
Fun fact, that is actually a belief about them.
Did they have to do that?
That's where the idea of the Count from Sesame Street came from, is that the old Chinese myth was that you would spread rice around the grave of somebody who was believed to be a vampire. And when they raised up, they had to count each and every grain of rice, and that would...
Damn! Oh, okay. Good
I take back anything I ever said about vampires. Being a vampire sucks.
It really sucks. Like, sure, you have strength, you can turn
Have a
into
good night,
mist,
hops
you can
and
fly,
dragons.
all that shit, but like the amount of stupid things that stop you, it's like, god damn it, I can't watch. One, because it wasn't a
You're cutting out again.
rice on the ground.
Anywho, it's around noon now. You've spent a good couple of hours in conversation. On this
Trying
thing.
to, tell each other stuff so that way we can trust each other in battle and we don't have to, get fucked over. But I'm getting to go and exchange some of this. I open my briefcase full of money. So I can go and stop by and get our armor. Sound peachy? I leave.
I'm going! Triton is desperate for some socialization!
There are fuzzy things in front of your camera, Michael.
Your mic is in the way.
That's my mic. Get out of here.
Damn microphone.
You listen to me, you son of a bitch.
Every time someone leans in towards the camera, my instinct is just to go, yeah.
I think that's a natural human thing.
Eureka's just kind of going to be staring at Jacques.
Poor Jacques.
Can I help you?
Jacques, we're getting clothes. If you want to come with us.
Oh my god, I love clothes. Of course I'm coming.
Alright, I'm sorry, your Discord names are all, messing me up. So you're not Kane. You are Lila. Lila! Are you going to the bank, or are you going
I need to go and get money first, so I'm gonna take my $1 million and try and exchange it.
All of it?
We
No,
do have
some
a
of
lot
it.
of Fearin money, right? I was about to say, Fearin did give us a pretty penny for...
Wait, did he?
Yeah, for stuff.
I never pocketed any of that.
He gave us 150 for something. Yeah?
He gave you 150 each.
Oh, then yeah. Each?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God we're on the train with a
Okay,
damn
then
billionaire.
he would be gone because I put a down payment on my armor.
Oh, this was after we went to the market. This was after we did the first.
Was it? Okay,
the
then I
first
have
swap.
money!
So do you want to
So
still
we do.
exchange your briefcase full of dollars?
No! If I... dollars. I'm just gonna go straight for the armor then. Because I don't like having an AC of 14.
Alright.
Same.
You go, and I don't remember this guy's voice, and I hate shopping segments, so I'm going to say that you
He's
pick
French.
up your...
It was your...
Oh yes,
French competition.
it sounded something like this.
It was.
Welcome back. I have finished your armor, your custom piece, as well as these purchases. Anywho, begone.
Thank you.
I like stop in the market to just put it on and switch out my old armor.
I'm sorry, I don't
Same.
have exactly what's written on these because I left my notes at home. So
Huh?
I don't exactly
You come
have
out,
what's. Yeah, sorry. I don't have what's exactly on these armor pieces because I left my notes at home. So-
Mine is kind of dyed purple-ish with music notes engraved. That's what it is.
It's rhinestone music notes. That's right.
Because
It's
they
really-
wanted
Like a-
rhinestones.
It's really kitschy.
Mine had like a. I was looking. What I think you said a phoenix on it or something.
Yeah,
like
it had a. It was like red with like a sequin phoenix.
Yeah, it's really flashy.
Mine was just dark, studded obsidian leather, basically,
Yeah,
for nighttime sneaks.
it does
Actually,
shine a
while I'm
little.
here, can I sell back my old my leather armor?
Ah, the disgusting piece! I will not take it. Look at it. It is disgusting and ratty. No.
Oh,
no,
I
no,
think
no.
you should take another look. I'll prestidigitate it, make it sparkly. Like, you just have to catch it in the light.
My dear, you realize that I can do that too.
Okay.
Don't you have
Shoot, I
someone
don't
else that you can sell things to? Like, I don't buy.
Alright, I could go beer in. Okay, bye!
Alright, where are you guys off to next?
I just wanted to leave the conversation that was happening. We were getting nowhere, and I was bored.
Jacques, did you come with us for clothes?
Yeah, Jacques, you see this very, very nice Frenchman who you've bought your current set of armor from.
I don't really need new armor right now, but I will look at ribbons. Are there any pretty ribbons?
Oh, there's so many pretty ribbons. Ribbons of every color, every shape, every length, every texture.
Right. I'm going to get. I'm gonna get 7 matching gold ribbons.
You do. That is 70 gold. It's 10 gold a ribbon.
Can I have my man contact your man for payment?
Make me a persuasion check.
I would
Also-
lean over to Lila and be like, man, what does he mean?
That's a 9.
9.
It's
Okay.
like, is it your brother?
Well,
and your
considering
dad? It's like
considering
contacting
that
them to get to you.
considering your man still owes me about 3,000 gold, I'm going to say no.
Right, that's quite fair. He's, I think he broke his leg or something. So let me go get him.
Oh,
and
of
then
course.
we can-
Of course.
Yeah, we'll sort it out. Of course. I'll just put this in hold though. Put them in a corner or something for me.
Of course.
Come back.
I will put these ribbons on hold.
Perfect.
Yes.
Quick note, because, and this pertains to nobody but James and Ben, the Knights of the Realm in Ethan's campaign.
Yeah,
Jacques.
It's
Yep.
true.
There's even one named Jacques.
Except I think his ribbon is pink.
Yes, I think
Anywho.
because Sinead has it because she pegged him. Anyway,
Anywho,
She what?
never mind.
not my character.
It's one of my characters. Anyway, that is the Peg Vecna campaign. Indeed. So,
I don't
anywho.
like that.
Neither does Ethan.
Why not? Why not?
Anyway,
Well, he's all about hands.
and he's like, I will put these ribbons on hold for you, and they will be ready for you whenever you come with the 70 gold.
Perfect. All right. Make sure they're here. Otherwise, I'll be quite upset.
Oh, and I would not like to make you upset. Not see it. Of course not. All right. Anything else?
No.
No.
None.
No.
No.
All right. What next for you guys?
Oh, thank God. Sorry. I realized my props were closer by than I thought. All right.
Michael.
No.
No.
You know
shit is bad for you, I take it and throw it on the ground. And
You
stop.
take his. Wait, you.
No.
Oh, you take his.
They were
Okay.
cloves. They were
Yeah.
cloves.
Oh my god, Shade would smoke cloves. Anywho, again, I will ask, what are y'all doing next?
I'll go back to the dinner car so that we can all decide where we can go.
Ilya's still sitting there with like, just at the table, like, oh, okay, they come back now.
I would say that Eureka actually did try to compare Jess's blood to Shade's fur to see if there is any similarities, if it's the same DNA or not.
Victoria, point of order. I think you have Shade's blood on a handkerchief that was Jacques.
Yeah, you took that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're comparing
I
the
know.
hair or the blood?
I'm playing. Okay, I have a handkerchief of Jess's blood from the very beginning.
You also have
And
a
the
handkerchief
fur.
of Shade's blood from like 2 sessions ago.
Yeah.
I think that was
God.
the. I think it was the. I think it was the
Oh, it might have been the changeling.
changeling's blood.
Yeah.
I think it was the changeling's
It
blood.
was actually, yeah, it was the changeling's blood. But I'm comparing the fur and Jess's blood.
What kind of check is that? And I'll pick a.
That's
I'll
my,
pick a
I guess that's
DC.
with my alchemist.
This would be an
My
alchemist tool
alchemist
check
tool. Yeah.
using intelligence. So intelligence plus proficiency.
17.
17. No, 18. 18. 18.
Great. Despite the fact that it might look like there are different details for each specimen, you would know that they, like, genetically, they are exactly the same.
Changelings have like mutagenic DNA that like shifts itself. So you notice it's the same DNA, but it's basically putting on different hats.
Interesting.
Because if you change just a couple of things,
Paperboy hat.
they're not actual hats, Regan.
Although,
I mean, the reason I ask is because you said hat, my brain started thinking of hat, and I was like, wait, Shade was the type that would wear a hat. What type of hat does he wear?
he'd probably wear a Newsies hat if he wore hats at all, but he doesn't wear hats.
Rise and seize
Cool ear
the
holes.
day.
Better to see his ears with, yeah.
I hate it.
Eureka's
you
just
would-
going to be like, this is interesting. They have this same genetic makeup, but their personalities are so different. She's like, oh, maybe it's a brain thing. Like, and she's like sitting there and she's mumbling to herself, and what Ilya is so used to it that he's just like, and she's just like mumble, 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 mumble. Oh.
You're just
Brain
Midoriya.
thing. Yeah, basically. Mumble, 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 mumble more.
I'm turning up the volume here.
When you guys come in, you're gonna see like one eye is more blown up than the other because she has like super magnified on one eye, and then just like, huh?
The dishes
How
are all
is it?
clean.
Yeah, you come back to Ilya prestidigitating all the dishes.
Yes!
I'm gonna go to Firin.
You're the best roomie a cat could ask for, and I'll start stacking them and putting them away.
You find Firin hanging out with Norin and Rose. It looks like Rose is handling this like very new like pink and yellow like child gun that it looks like Firin and Norin have built for her together.
Love this.
And Firin just kind of looks up and goes, "Oh, why, I guess that isn't Mr. Lenkov. Welcome. Can I help you, stranger?"
Well, are you
Yeah.
talking to me? Or are
No,
you
no,
talking
no,
to
no,
her?
no. A guest that isn't Mr. Lenkov is what
Oh,
he said.
okay. It's like, it's like, how did I get forced here? What happened?
Huh? What? How did you...
Well, I've got this letter that I no longer need.
Oh, well, of course. I can take the pieces for you, and I can buy it back from you at half price.
How much would that be?
5 gold.
Seriously?
It's
Yeah,
leather
you're
armor.
right.
It's leather armor, correct?
Yeah. I'll give it to you for 5 gold. I don't need to be carrying all 10 pounds of it.
Well, it's not like
Did
we
you grab
tried.
my armor too?
Huh? You didn't get armor. It was super expensive. Remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It was like
that's right.
1,000 gold and we had no money.
Oh wait, it was like 800 something. That's right.
Yeah, getting an upgrade to your armor was that you got some sequined stuff that you got like a custom. You got like a custom kit on your current armor. But you didn't get.
Right,
you didn't
right.
get an upgrade. The jump from whatever you have to half plate is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, he takes the armor and he just like separates it into its component leather parts, and then he just hands you some gold. A pleasure doing business with you. All right. Where's the party going next?
I'll ask Link. I'll sit down next to Lenkov after putting away the dishes. I go, so, vampire death squad. Ooh, should we just not leave the train?
We wouldn't get much done, would we, if we didn't leave?
No, we have to go to the ball. Well, these were at the university. This one was at the university.
Makes me think they may be all over.
That gondola son of a bitch.
Maybe.
You never got his name.
Right.
Eureka looks up from her stuff and it's like
Severin
your
Swandola.
fur and like Jess's blood, and her one eye is just like Swandola.
Did you find out that the blood is blood?
Oh, you're funny.
Schnozberries. She says schnozberries.
Well, where do you think we can go that might be safe? Because we gotta stick out for each other.
I don't know, Shade. I'm not.
Point of order. I come in after hearing this conversation. I'm just like, point of order. Nowhere is safe. We've been attacked literally when we think we're safe. You got attacked by a rug, was it?
There's a blanket.
A duvet.
It was a duvet.
And we
A
got
duvet.
attacked by
Don't
a
say
water
duvet.
monster.
Her name was
Messy.
Messy.
Messy, apparently. She's got a whole backstory, unbeknownst to us.
Well, I'm glad I didn't kill her.
Oh, I suppose you're right.
It's about to be really sad.
Are we going to the ball?
We're trying.
If we
there
start,
a
we
way?
can do.
Is there a way?
The ball is in 4
Anchor.
days.
Well, it's not the best of ideas, but
Hey Jerry,
Those-
thanks for the inspiration to your favorite blood hunter.
those three gables might be able to keep them off us as well. It's just going to be a bad deal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just have to find a pound of flesh.
Jacques,
And I'm
make me a history check. Make me a history check. I'm gonna see if I can help this situation a bit.
So 5.
Never mind.
I'm not the person to go to first.
You know what? I think I can just give you this one actually because you have experience in this. You know that your mother strikes when people are weak. So as long as you don't put yourself in a situation where you're particularly weak, it's very unlikely that you'll just be ambushed in the middle of the street. They tend to move slower and a lot more calculated.
Well, I will relay that. I will tell my friends. Mama, she's not dumb. She's gonna strike when the iron is hot and I'm looking low. So long as that is not currently the moves, we should be alright. going out to just on the town to get those tickets. But let's try to remain in the best health possible.
You all have been deliberating for hours, and it's now about 4 o'clock.
What day of the week is it? Like,
It's a Monday. Damn it.
No bones day. It's a no bones day.
It's a no bones day.
It's been a no bones day. You have 4 days till the ball. The ball is on a Friday, so yeah, I think it is a Monday.
All right. Question. Maybe we just go to the aquarium, right? And we tell them that we put on a performance there and try and get hype and then just get invited to the ball.
you could try.
I
it.
can dance.
What's your performance?
Her performance is +0, so she thinks she can dance.
Love that play.
So, if you look at the map again, and some of the things that you could do is you could go to the cathedral, you could go to the aquarium, the Museum of the Sea, as it's called, and you could also go to the opera, which Ilya, Tilly is performing in.
Because she was in my class, of course.
Yeah.
Tilly was in your class.
You had a class?
When did this happen?
When I went to the library, of course.
Oh, that's why you smelled of weed and sex.
Could smell that.
So many things over
I
breakfast.
mean, also books. I mostly smelled books. That's why I asked about the library.
Impressive, but scary. I'll sniff myself. I mean,
I don't
I
really
would
have a
like at
preference.
some point this week to swing by the cathedral, but we can do that, I think, any day. It's not pressing.
Wait, what time is Tilly's show?
Probably 8 o'clock.
It's gonna start at about 7. It's a long show.
Okay, it's a long show. How far is the opera from here?
It'll take you about an hour to get there.
Well, last time we went to a show, it didn't.
Right, but that was at the
Actually.
theater. We're going to the opera house. It's totally different. You loved it last time. I look at Shade. You were laughing your ass off.
I liked it until I didn't exist. I feel like I'm a biased party about where we should go when it deals with the creative arts. And I'm very thankful that the follow-up was so successful, mainly due to Lenkov pursuing the ooze down the sewer. I owe you for that one, mate. All the way through. I'm a bit hesitant about going to another performance, but I do have to say, I do feel safe around Tilly because I know what she's doing. And when I'm not around Tilly, I get to wondering.
Well, yeah.
Well, if Tilly's performing, perhaps I know the opera pretty fancy. Perhaps she could help us. I don't know. Maybe if she gets it in, we can get it in, sort of thing. Riding other coattails, that sort of party.
Definitely a
Perhaps.
+1. Alright, does someone just want to flip a coin? We have to get tickets to the bowl so we
Yeah,
can get
you've
the
been
fuck
sitting
out of
you've been sitting here discussing what to do for literally about 45
What
minutes.
do you want to do today? I don't know. What do you want to do?
What do
I
you
don't
want
know.
to
What
do?
do you want to do?
Stop that again.
All right, Michael. What's heads? What's tails?
I'm
I've
gonna
already
go with
flipped
our
the coin.
Okay, I'm gonna go our two top options, which were 6 and 10. And 6 and 10 is the 6 is the opera house, and we're doing that anyway. So I'm gonna go 10 and 10 and.
Looks like
There's
we're
so
going to
much
10.
thing. All right, that's the cathedral, baby.
All right. It was heads anyway, so 10.
Okay.
Thank you for doing
So
that.
so you're gonna go to the cathedral first, and then you're gonna go to the opera. That's your plan.
The opera.
Okay.
Love
I
that.
suppose so.
So you decide to check out the what is it called? The Cathedral of. I think it's like the Cathedral of Maiden Tears.
Mother of Tears Cathedral.
Mother of
Yeah, the
Tears
Mother of Tears
Cathedral.
Cathedral. You approach this building, this kind of medieval-looking, just stone church. It reminds you a little bit of Falkovnia, honestly, except more kept up, cleaner, less in disrepair. But it's like a very old building, pretty grand, but at the same time not as ostentatious as it probably could be. It's a little jarring to see amongst the rest of the town. As you head inside, you feel a magic come over you, and your clothing just stops shining, and it just looks like you are wearing, brown monk robes.
Am I able to walk inside yet?
You are. As you look at as you look at a little poster on the outside, it says, "Welcome to the Mother of Tears Cathedral. All are welcome."
Good enough for me.
It's a welcome mat. That's all it is.
That's all you need is
All
a
you
welcome
need.
mat. Inside, you see a very, very nice cathedral. Imagine Notre Dame Cathedral. Like, I get images of like from the Disney movie, with these massive stained glass windows. At the very end of the hall, behind an altar and a whole bunch of pews, you see a magnificent alabaster statue of a woman with her sword and shield set aside, weeping into her hands. You hear gentle music being played as you enter, and a young man with just like golden blonde hair and a smile on his face just approaches and goes, "Hey guys, welcome! Welcome to the Mother of Tears Cathedral." "Oh, hey!
Hey, how's it going?
It's going pretty good." You know this guy. It is Pastor Guillaume Briard. I will spell that in the chat for you.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Hold on one second. I got a message from somebody. Let me just double check that. Wow, yes, you would know that. By the way, Rosie, this is like an hour old, but yes, you would. Sorry. Is Guillaume Brouillard. Guillaume Brouillard, basically. He is the head pastor here. It's very nice. Always knows what to say to get your spirits up.
Everybody, this is P-Man. He is the best pastor in all of Port-A-Lucine. So, very happy to introduce you all. You have a problem, come to him, and he will sort you straight out.
Well, I feel like everybody's in need of a little guidance here now and then, but I wouldn't say that someone needs to be sorted out, We're not about punishment here. We're about honesty and, being who we really are. I don't mean to brag or anything, but this is probably the most honest place in Port-A-Lucine, just so you know. So, if you have anything that you're trying to hide, anything that you're trying to, keep from people, you don't need to. It's the only way to truly be safe from the Red Death,
Ah, how about that?
Jacques
Do
is
you
silent.
have any pamphlets?
Pamphlets? Yeah, we got a service going on today. And he, just kind of reaches over to a table that's being unattended, and he takes a little brochure, and he hands it to you.
Thank you.
Oh,
and I'm going to go sit in a pew and read it.
All right. It's a lot kinder than the last church you were at. It talks about... The sermon today is going to be on on the third book of Ezra, which you'll remember is the exact same one that you got from the last church. But the message is kind of, while a little bit down, it's about how all people are desperate wretches in the merciful hands of Ezra, who mourns for and with them all. And their tears, their misery is shared by and with Ezra. They don't focus as much on the, like, vengeful angel or the god of, like, of fate angle of things, but more as, like, a protective mother. And how tears are natural and normal and a sign of strength as opposed to weakness. Guillaume says to you, Jacques, so and he kind of pulls you aside. So we still have your grandfather's body. Do you want us to? I was wondering when you wanted to do the funeral.
Thank you for the reminder. I forgot he was here. Any time I think is fine.
All right. Will you be attending? We can do it as soon as tomorrow.
I'll be there. Can you just keep it?
Yeah, we've been keeping it. It's gentle repose is free over here, you know.
Thank God. Thank Ezra. Well, just I know many people would want to come to his funeral, but I'd prefer if it was just me and him.
Right. We'll keep it quiet. We'll keep it very quiet. And yeah, and he like pulls out a little notebook from his pocket and he just goes, How does 9 o'clock sound?
I can be there.
In the evening?
I can make that.
Yeah.
In the evening. Yes.
In the evening?
All right.
Yeah. All right. I get the feeling he'd like to be buried under stars. You know, he was always...
Enjoy stars.
Anyway, will you all be staying for service this evening, or you got other plans?
I think we have to catch the opera, unfortunately.
Of course.
But I would love to be there. Front pew, per usual.
Of course. Tell me how it is. I've been planning to go over there with my wife and kids. But just remember, stay who you are, and don't feel like you need to be anything else. Yes, Lila.
You said there was music here?
Yeah, and the music has stopped. What's up?
I would like to go and see where that music is coming from, if it's just like on a speaker, or if it's someone pressed the ching, or if it's someone actually playing the organ.
Someone's actually playing the organ. You see this.
Hell yeah.
You see this. This kindly older man. He's a half-orc. And he's just kind of glumly just...
I'll just walk over and then like sit down on the ground next to him and then pull out my lute and play along with him.
At first he kind of like looks down at you with a little bit of disdain. Make me a performance check.
Oh god.
Get it, girl.
I hope. I want to make a friend. With a 23.
Alright.
Nice.
Yeah, so at first he kind of looks at you with disdain, but then he listens and he starts playing along with you, and the mood in here gets a little bit lighter and cheerier. He turns to you and he's just like,
Where did you learn to play like that? The Mother of Tears has really blessed you, young lady.
Oh, thank you. I don't know. I picked it up on my own. Self-taught.
You know, we could use something like that around here. I'm getting old, my eyesight's fading, it's getting harder for me to read this sheet music. But, I feel like you have a bright future in the service of Ezra.
Thank you. Well, I'm sure you know these songs by heart, so don't let tiny little dots and lines on a page
What, do you think I should improvise? And he just, like, goes off on a riff on the organ, and everyone kind of looks his way like, what the fuck?
Hell yeah, man. And I'll, like, follow him on the lute.
You all notice that the mood in here starts getting jumping, and every person in the pew starts clapping in joyous praise. All of a sudden, it has become a Baptist church.
I can't believe I'm missing the service tonight.
There's people just like holding up their hands in testimony. Like it's great. It's wonderful.
Well, just wanted to come by and say hello to Ezra. Hello, Mother of Tears. Good to see you. Glad to see the church is doing well. But thank you for all you do. And yeah, just wanted to say hello.
You should come back again sometime when we're in service. Like it'd be really great to have you back in a pew again. You know.
Definitely. I mean, if it's like this every night, I'll be here morning, noon.
Well, bring your friend. Bring your friend over there. He's rocking out. You know, it's totally like totally hipping with it, man. It's awesome.
She is. She's great. She's great. All right. Well, I'll let you get back to service.
Oh, of course, of course.
My compatriots.
Ezra bless you all. May the mists embrace you.
May the mist embrace you.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a D4 of radiant damage from that. I'm just like trying to hold it in.
You take 3.
Cool.
Whoop.
Can I tug on his sleeve?
Kind of like start smoking a little bit, like coming out of the sleeves. And
yeah. What are you doing, Dory? Or
I want to
Shade.
Walk with Pastor Guillaume for a second and ask him. So I've heard a lot of things about Ezra, and none of it was kind of as nice as this. So if I wanted to pray, are there things that I'm supposed to say to Mom?
Well, you know, it's kind of an open-ended conversation, you know? Some people prefer, like, straight, oh, forgive me, Ezra, for I have sinned, sort of stuff. But honestly, here, we're a little bit more about, like, about just the open conversation, always there to listen. But the most important thing is, if you need to cry with Ezra, you know?
Well, that's actually I like that.
You're
I
never
like that
alone.
a lot.
You're never alone. The mists are everywhere.
Ilya is crying at this point.
Ilya's what?
Ilya is crying this point.
Yeah.
From the radiant damage.
I'll pass. It's alright. It's alright. That happens to everybody.
It happens to everybody. It's first time.
I'll thank him. Actually, I'll ask him, do you ever have guest pastors? I knew this blessed man once who gave me a pamphlet, and his name was Gondigal. He was a bit old school, but do you know him?
You know, actually, I do. It was a traveling pastor came through a few months back. Lizard folk, right?
Yes! Blind as a bat!
Blind as a bat, yeah.
I found. He kept handing me pamphlets! It was the best. It was the best moment of church until now that I've ever had in my life.
You know, he has some interesting ideas. He was really talking about how Ezra, he really wanted to focus on the humanity of Ezra and how Ezra was once a person. And he had a little bit of a dour tone to some of the things he said, but I think it really resonated with people and got them to think about, like, any of us could be Ezra, and if a god can cry, so can we, you know?
Yeah. Well, thank you, Pastor. I think maybe if we come to church, I'll be back. I'm just going to go do a little of the talking to the lady for a moment.
Okay, sure. Yeah, go right up. Eureka, how are you responding to this?
She's just in the church. Honestly, she's just kind of like checking out the architecture and just kind of going, oh, that's pretty. Is there any stained glass?
Yeah, there's stained glass.
More murals?
Yeah.
Oh, do they tell like certain stories?
They tell the same story that you heard of Ezra confronting the mists. except in the story that was told in Falkovnia, it was a little more defiant, fiery Ezra. Here, it's more of an Ezra that like weeps and cries and like prays to the mists, and then the mists embrace her, and then she becomes a god. And she kind of gave herself to the mists so that she could feel with everyone.
Interesting. So Eureka is just going through and just kind of like looking at the stained glass.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's
Not really.
It's gorgeous. Great. Shade, what do you say to Ezra?
Well, not being a church man, he'll kind of look up at the statue and kind of like look around to see if people are kneeling, and then kind of like kneel, and then wonder if he has to go prostrate or not on all fours, and go, no, that's dumb. And we'll just kind of take a moment to take in the statue and go, hi, mom. And it sort of naturally is starting to kind of tear up a little bit, going, well, I'm glad you're crying too. I hope that wherever you are, you're crying too, like me right now, and then we'll just kind of stay silent and let himself cry a little bit.
Make a religion check.
Dorian's gonna be pissed.
What the fuck was that?
We don't go to church! We go to church for the pamphlets! A bulletin for you.
A bulletin for you, sir.
Yeah, Rosie, that was we went to a church and we're doing like reconnaissance, and Dorian went up to the main pastor, and I mistook James's intention and received all of the bulletins that he was handing out because he was blind. It was truly incredible. That is unfortunately only a 9 in religion.
All right, you cry and you feel a little self-conscious, but you get this strange kind of... You feel for a moment like a hand is laid on your shoulder. And you turn around and you make strange eye contact with Jacques.
He looks at me.
Yeah. And I look at him. I try to hide the fact that I was crying. It isn't working.
I act like I didn't see him crying, and I go back to praying myself.
Awesome. Do you say anything specific, Jacques?
I'll say, hello, Ezra. It's me again. It's been a while. I hope grandfather's doing well. Hope that you're taking care of him. He's very important. He's a VIP. But I just wanted to ask for your help. I think I'll be needing your strength very soon, and you know the deal that we made, or the deal that I want to make with you. I'll need your help to do what needs to be done. But I hope you're having a great day, and I hope that you know how much I love you, because you're my goddess. So that's all. I guess that's it for my prayer. Not too much today.
As you turn around to leave, make me a religion check.
It's a 6.
It's a 6?
It's a 6, yes.
Alright. As you're leaving, same as Dorian, you feel like there's a hand on your shoulder, and you turn around and look at the statue, and its eyes are just glowing with mist. And you look down at your hand, and it's also glowing with mist.
In my coat pocket.
Oh. The eyes immediately stop. Alright, anything else?
tired and I'm no, I'm leaving.
Eureka will leave with Lila because she'll like finish all the glass windows and then kind of look over, see Lila's ready to go, and she's just like, "Yeah, about ready to."
All right.
Ilya has not moved from that spot since he started crying.
Oh, James. What was the
No,
name of the
I'll-
half orc?
I'll go like try to like get you up and notice that like I'm assuming like steam is starting to come up
Yeah.
a little bit. I'll be like, all right, friend, let's get you over the threshold then.
I'll grab his other arm to help.
It's like red face. He's a very pale man, so the red face is even more.
I'll look at Jacques and be like, oh, everyone's crying today. Weird.
It's crazy when the cathedral of tears was crying. Crazy.
Lila, the half orc's name was Bartleby. Bartleby, the half orc organist. Bartleby.
Bartleby?
Bartleby.
I thought it was
He's an
Bartleby.
organist.
Organist.
Bartleby the organist.
I love this game.
Okay, so you leave. It's about 6 o'clock now. As you
Takes like an hour to get there, right?
Yeah, you'll be arriving just in time.
The opera.
What about the themed drinks? I run.
You make your way. Wasn't expecting to sleep that long. Oh, an orc anthropologist, and it's not an anthropologist; it's an organist. They're at a church, and they're leaving the church because it seems like only 2 people wanted to be there.
Hey, I had my little bit of fun.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, but they have music here. It makes
did.
a difference.
To go in churches.
All right. So as you get there, the line is around the corner for tickets, and you think to yourselves, "Oh shit," because the show starts literally in 2 minutes.
I will like pull out my lute and like drum a chord and give Eureka Bardic Inspiration. Say, "All right, so same play as the last time."
Yeah.
All right. As you approach, there is like a teenager like at the box office, just rapidly like handing people tickets, taking money, handing people tickets, taking money. Excuse me, like you're gonna have to get to like the back of the line. We're very busy. We're very busy tonight. Just.
Oh, I'm very sure you are. But my client here, Lulalicious.
Delicious.
Lulalicious.
Lila-licious
Sorry.
definitions make the folks go crazy.
She goes by many names, but Lilalicious is the most prominent. Yes.
We're a friend of Tilly Flufflebottom.
We are.
Oh really? Let me
She's
let me check real
expecting
quick.
us.
And he like opens a small box and he looks through it. He goes, "Well, I don't have a Lila-licious, but I do have a Lila Rairakku, Eureka Faust, Ilya Lenkov, Jacques de Espada, and Dorian."
Yeah.
Well, his
Lila,
nickname is
that's
Shay.
her.
Okay, sure. Well, here you go. Go ahead and go right in.
Oh, thank you so much. You've been a doll.
As you enter, you realize that the opera's name is called Tilius and Cressida, and it's a 6-hour-long show
Holy shit!
with 2 intermissions.
Oh, thank God.
The bathroom's gonna suck.
What is everybody's passive perception?
Not
12,
great.
I think.
Anyone have over a 15?
I do.
Oh, just under.
No.
I was
Jacques,
wrong. It's an 11.
Mine is a 10.
Jacques, you notice you've been here before, and you're kind of shocked that they're letting Tilly be the they're letting Tilly be the lead here as kind of a new star. You're used to someone named Carlisle the Impressive, being the diva of this particular opera house.
Meet Carlisle the Impressive.
But as you look up at the poster for Tilius and Cressida,
Oh no.
you notice that her name has been crossed out and replaced with Tilly Flufflebottom.
So there was a story long time ago. It's probably too late now. But there was this guy who lived in an opera house, and
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Shade? What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. I'm going to go panic in the men's room. Everyone, stay away from ropes and chandeliers and
Keep your hand held at the level of your eye.
and don't say any nice things about Carlisle the Impressive. And we'll be fine.
No, Trent. It's not Bucklebottom. It's Flufflebottom. Yes, it is. Anywho. Do you go in?
I'll turn to Ilya and I'll give him the context that I have.
Okay.
It's odd.
It is her big break.
It could be. It could be.
Okay. Do you take your seats?
Either that or
Yes.
it's murder. And either way, I'm not too surprised.
James,
Mhm.
were we seated in box 5?
Curiously, no. You're seated in box 6, but as you mention it, you notice that this opera is packed, except for box 5.
Oh no. I shouldn't read so often as I do. Now, I'll look over at Ilya and think like, is this what it's like being well read? This is terrible. I don't like it. Take it away.
All right.
I can if you'd like. One day.
You're the only person I'd let bite me, Ilya.
No, that's not what I meant. But I mean, I will take that under consideration.
The opera begins, and it's lovely. Everyone's singing is spectacular. Let's see how Tilly does. Oh, yeah, her voice is just angelic. She rolled a 26.
Oh my.
Hot damn.
And she is just hitting those notes. It's a little weak. She's a little young for a role of this size. And doesn't quite have the rotundness of a seasoned diva. You notice that the diva, Jacques, is playing a bar wench. Quite humiliating. And
No speaking lines.
No speaking lines. And as you finish, everyone stands up and applauds. This is the end of the first act, and the lights come on.
All right. I grab Eureka's hand and go, shall we?
Where are we going?
The bathroom.
Oh,
All right.
Don't see any weird shit in the mirror this time.
Try not to. Don't creep on girls this time. I mean, I'm just saying.
They were very pretty. Don't blame him. They were very attractive.
I didn't creep on them. I told them to leave them alone.
Oh, that's right. No, he was playing defensively.
Wait, are we phantoming this?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Maybe, maybe not.
I mean, we just had an organ in a church, so...
What I'm hoping for is audience participation. I know there's no way in hell that could go well, but I want it badly.
Scene where they're like walking all over the place and the There's one where they're like upside down, spider climb, and Ilya's like, I can do that.
Yeah, there's some amazing acrobatics in this show. Some amazing ballet, amazing acrobatics. It's really quite a well put together show. If a little obtuse and hard to understand, you'd say that as you came out of it, you're not quite sure what the story was. I
mean, yeah.
Wait, we only came out of Act 1.
Yeah, you're still not quite sure what the story is so far. Eureka
okay.
and Lila, as you enter the bathroom, you hear someone talking. Well, I think I could have done better. I don't feel like I'm old enough for this role, And you walk in and you see Tilly just talking straight to the mirror. Oh, hi guys! Would you like
Hi,
to...
I think you're doing amazing, and honestly, I don't think there's anyone who could do any better. I'm gonna give her some bardic inspiration, and then go into a stall.
Oh, well, thank you. So are you enjoying the show, Eureka?
It's not as funny as the last one.
Well, no, opera's not supposed to be funny. Opera's supposed to be serious. At least that's what they told me. It's supposed to be, like, super serious and, like, super, like, dour and, like, dramatic. It's supposed to be, like, emotionally moving and all that sort of things. I mean, that's what I was going for. I wrote it myself.
Oh, wow. It's, what kind of role can I...
Are you okay?
Happy Wednesday. It's a Wednesday night. It's been a long week. Yes, it is a Wednesday night. Welcome, Raven Queen.
That was me physically expressing the lament at not being able to be there.
Eureka's... What kind of role would Eureka have to make to see if she's been emotionally moved by the show yet?
Wisdom?
Right? It's a good question.
I wouldn't make a roll. I'd just ask how your character feels about opera. It's a good one.
Tilly's voice is nice. That's about it.
6 hours later.
Well, I'm not really, I'm not sure what the emotionally moved part really means, but I think your voice is lovely.
Oh, thank you. I mean, maybe that just means, like, this is just a thought, not an insult or anything, but maybe that means you have no soul. Have you thought about that?
Maybe. That would be interesting.
Right? That'd be super weird if you were, like, walking around with no soul and no ability to appreciate good art. That'd be really weird.
Same.
And you notice
Who
that
are you
as you're...
talking to?
Oh,
Sorry, good.
My angel. Hates opera
Michael.
equals no soul. Yes, correct, Raven Queen.
Eureka will look at the mirror and look at Tilly and look at the mirror again.
Oh,
Is there anything...
It's my warlock patron. Like, I have to have a thing. They give me the powers to, like, destroy things horribly, but they also give me the powers of song.
Oh. That's lovely.
Yeah, the trash man never leads me wrong.
Eureka will just kind of, like, knock on Lila's stall. He died?
Just let me zip my fucking fly. Come on. Alright, I'm done. I go wash my hands.
At this point, I'm gonna flash back over to Jacques, Ilya, and Shade.
Shade's getting concessions.
Yeah, Shade's getting concessions. But Jacques and Ilya, you see two men, very dapper men, standing up really straight, with, like, very strange haircuts and mustaches, approaching you. And they just go, excuse me, are you perhaps friends of Tilly Flufflebottom?
Yes.
Depends who's asking. Oh.
I
don't
got
know about her.
tachos! Tots and nachos! Oh, hello, gentlemen.
Oh yes, hello. My name is Henry Dupree, and this is my brother and business manager, Sebastian Dupree. And he just kind of nods at you, and they go, "We are the managers of this here opera house, and
we were wondering if you could do us a favor.
Depends on the favor.
We just wanted to know, do you know anything about Tilly? And where she gained the power to sing like she does? Because it seems like it happened just overnight, you know? She was just a chorus member, and then all of a sudden she has these pipes, and now she can sing like an angel.
Perhaps it was an angel. You know,
Perhaps.
Ezra gives gifts. So I wouldn't be surprised if perhaps she was visited and given a gift.
I'm an atheist. I don't believe in such things. But, you know,
Maybe it was magic. She used magic. Who's to say?
I suppose. Well, are you staying for the rest of the show?
I suppose so.
Right. Well, and at this point, the lights start to flash, and he goes, well, I suppose we can pick up this conversation later. Maybe over drinks.
Oh,
It's
gentlemen,
goodbye.
gentlemen,
Yes.
gentlemen. I happen to know the great reviewer Triton J.P. Esquire, and he's reviewed this particular performer before. And what he says, more towards the area of marketability, towards the creative arts, is that the less you know about Tilly, the more marketable she is. Wondrous things can happen, and you get the benefit of audiences coming in and not knowing who it is, and then she does stuff, and it's amazing. Sort of, I suppose that's more circusy, but I hope you catch me. He would say something like that.
All right. That's good to know. We will not ask any further questions about Tilly Flufflebottom, then, I suppose. And they just run back into the theater as the lights are flashing. The lights are flashing in the bathroom as well, Lila and Eureka, and Tilly goes, oh, I need to be backstage. We're technically at places. Whoopsie doodles. And she just, like, runs.
Have bad luck.
I've met so many people that are stranger than me. It's a bit overwhelming.
It's okay. Let's go disassociate and watch a show. I'm gonna start heading back.
Okay, you return to your seat. This act is a little funnier. You get the comedy skits. Sacrifice all who say whoopsie doodles. Excuse you, I say whoopsie doodles all the time.
Oh, gotta sacrifice him.
Anyway, as you watch, you notice, with that passive perception, Jacques, also passive performance. What is everybody's passive performance?
Fine.
10 plus performance?
Yes.
Oh,
14.
10.
21.
Nice.
Oh, 11.
Hell yeah.
What am I passively performing?
You pick up on something. You notice that the set kind of comes down really close to Tilly at one point, almost like it just clips her, and she seems to panic as she looks up, and you realize that some stagehand just fucked up, and it was really bad. And as the ballet continues, Tilly looking a little flustered, all of the ballet dancers look up and scream as a man hanging from a noose falls from the scaffolding, and the scaffolding just all falls everywhere. A whole bunch of organs start playing, going crazy. The set goes up and down. People are running left and right. The managers run on stage and go, everyone, there's no need to panic. Bring out the dancers again. And they lower the curtain, and the dancers dance in front of the curtain.
This is a very strange performance.
Something tells me that's in the original performance. I'm just
Oh,
taking
it's
a
not.
guess.
Yeah. Does anyone except Lila know that that's not supposed to happen?
Jacques and Lila, Jacques and Lila caught the earlier mishap. The rest of you definitely know that people aren't supposed to be hanging from nooses. That seemed real.
This is my second time at the theater. I don't know.
I'm gonna go check on Tilly.
I'll join you.
The other time was last week when we all lost our
Tilly's
faces.
still on stage dancing.
Oh, okay.
Do you wait till the end of the act?
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of the act, the curtain comes back up. Everything is set, and the show goes on. As things are released, you all are kind of let back out into the theater lobby.
Is there a way to get backstage?
Yeah. Are you trying to just walk back there?
We could ask the owners in the box. We could. I mean, if they want to know about Tilly, we can just have them usher us back in there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you see the owners just kind of drinking frantically at the bar and just kind of talking to each other in hushed whispers. Just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I can't. We've lost a very, very good stagehand. I don't know why he messed up like that. The ghost is going to kill us.
Hi. What's up?
Hello. Hi. Have you been enjoying the performance?
Your whispers are not as quiet as you think they are, but it's okay. We're friends with Tilly, right, guys?
Oh, the best of friends.
Totally. Best.
We see that you are very heavily armed. Are you perhaps adventurers?
What gave us away?
Can you tell us that?
Like I said, you are very heavily armed.
Oh, yeah, right, that.
We have to admit something to you. There's been some sort of specter haunting this very establishment, and ever since he demanded that we put Tilly in place, strange things have been happening whenever we've made a mistake. He's demanded that Box 5 be kept empty. He's demanded that we strike the famous Carlisle the Impressive from all of our marketing, and we feel like we're in a hostage situation. We don't know what to do. Tilly won't tell us anything, and we were hoping that you could tell us, but apparently you don't know anything either, so we're just kind of screwed. I don't know what to do.
We will help.
First of all, calm down and stop breaking up your mic.
First, yes. Second, we will require two things if we help. Is that understood? These things must be accepted or we will not help.
What are these things?
We need access to the ball and we need your finest clothing for said ball.
They look at each other and go, we can give you some of our most fabulous costumes. They're not real, of course, but they should pass pretty well for the real thing. As for...
Do you not have customers who could make us something custom?
That's a lot to ask.
It is either that or go out of business because of the specter.
Make me an intimidation check.
With advantage because I'm helping.
Because I have friends
I'm
help.
behind him,
Sure.
and it will be very scary.
I'm behind him and it will be very scary. Ah, the mask! Ah!
There it is! Natural 20!
Alright,
baby.
they go,
Hey!
fine, we can get you some custom pieces, but again, we don't have access to the most fabulous materials, so it will still, on really close inspection, not look like the real thing. But you should be covered. You should be okay. We cannot, however, get you invitations. We don't even have invitations.
Damn, this ball is life.
That is fine. We can.
Smack.
But your names will be put in the papers, I guarantee it.
I just like smack Shade's arm when he says that.
So, I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. Everyone's yelling.
All right, we can do what we can do.
All right. Well, what can you do?
We can get rid of your ghost.
How would you do this? We don't even know where he is.
That is not really something you need to worry about. This is now our job. Just know that by the time that we leave this place, your ghost problem will be solved.
Understood. That makes us very happy. And they kind of clink their drinks and they say, "Bartender, a round for..." And then the lights start to flicker again. And they're like, "We run this theater. Can't we control this?" And the other one just kind of goes, Sebastian just kind of goes, Alright, I guess Act 3 is the thing. There's a couple things you could do. You could go backstage during the performance and start looking around.
Why find him when we can let him find us?
Probably just do a shit job at replacing that stagehand.
You could do a shit job of replacing the stagehand, but,
I was thinking going and sitting in box 5 and having him come and complain.
you see...
Oh no, I don't.
He has threatened that anyone who enters box 5 shall cause mass chaos, and death shall befall them. So, that
Well,
might be
the
a way to
5
lure
of
them
us.
out.
I'm taking on your accent, Micheal. I'm sure the 5 of us will all be perfectly fine.
Point of
Caused death of singer. Yep, that's right.
Accidentally caused it. You're gonna get my PC killed. I hope you're all aware of this.
point of order. I'll tug on Lila's sleeve and be like, a point of order. I don't want to die in a box. nor, and I'll zoom out a bit. I don't want to die in another theater. I'm not saying we will, but I've been through a lot in the creative arts, and I'm okay with going backstage. Maybe not waiting for whoever this is to... Do you have any info on that? About who this person might be?
They don't.
We have nothing. We believed it was a lover or a friend of Tilly's, but we can't prove anything. And she is a very good singer, so we don't want to, punish her for this, but we're beginning to suspect.
Has Tilly been seen talking to anyone?
I look at Eureka.
Not that we know of, and we don't really spy on we don't spy on our female stars. I mean, that would be very uncouth of us as managers.
On your male stars?
Yes.
Well, we're allowed to because we are men, so we can actually go into those dressing rooms if we need to.
That's fair.
But yes, we need to go. The act is starting. If you want to go to box 5, and they pull out a little key. Here's the key. Ezra, bless your souls, even though I don't believe in such things. So I guess no one bless your souls, but that doesn't sound right either. And never mind.
Only when you sneeze.
All right.
Right. You blanched when they talked about Tilly's thing. Is Tilly's thing what? Who is this guy? Who is this person? I'm talking to Lila
Oh,
and Eureka.
Well, while the two of us were headed to the bathroom, Tilly was talking to herself in the mirror. She said it was her patron, to get her powers.
Oh, then I don't think we do anything about that. No, and hear me out. We shouldn't do anything about that.
I agree.
We could talk to Tilly and ask her if it is her patron. Ask them to not do what they're doing. Could we try that?
Are you all saying you don't want to start a 2-act musical where we all start trying to figure out who this thing is, and then eventually we all get very old and find a rose on grave, and they're still out there, and then a second quite unsuccessful music.
You're breaking up, Ilya.
But I know where you're going with this.
I know exactly where you're going.
Can there be a monkey with symbols?
10 years old!
I think it's funny that, my mic actually kind of knows my character at this point, where I start talking and then I keep going, and then it cuts out. It's like, alright, you're being boring.
Give me the gun, Meg. Anywho. Give me the gun, Meg.
I say we can I think we can ask her. I think we can ask her about it.
Worst thing that
And if you do want to go to box 5, I'll go with you so you don't die. But I don't want to face whoever this is, because that sounds worse than anything we've done. And we've done so many things. I've seen a city on fire, And I think this would somehow be worse.
Okay. So are you going to go to box 5 or are you going to go back to your original seats?
Think box 5.
Alright, that's 3 against 2, motherfuckers.
It's not against. I'm going so you don't die.
I mean, Jacques and Ilya and Lila want to go.
I'm going so that.
Well, you're really breaking up, Ben. Can you lower your sensitivity again? So, are the people who don't want to go, are they going to the regular seats, or are they going to join in box 5?
No, I'm going out of necessity because we can't have another blanket scenario.
I can't let them go alone, so I'll go with them. But I'm not. You can tell I don't want to go, but I'm going, dragging my feet.
Right. Eureka will watch the door, like, make sure no one comes or something like that.
Can I divine sense it when we get to the door? By the way, I just want to
Any
have.
better?
Sure.
A little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Say a bunch of stuff.
A bunch of stuff over and over again until the end of time, and then I'm going to just get absolutely insane and get even angrier about the fact that nothing is working.
Oh, it's working.
Talk about the fitness gram pacer test.
The fitness gram pacer. Okay, let me pull that up.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm checking what Divine Sense does exactly.
Fiends, phase, undead within 30 feet.
Okay.
Aberrations.
You ping your Divine Sense, and you see nothing as you approach the box. And as you sit in it, you do all feel like a strange sense that something is wrong. Like if you've ever, I don't know if any of you believe in ghosts, but if you've ever been in like a haunted place, it feels like you're not alone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so maybe we leave now.
In the middle of the ballet scene, I don't think so.
I'm being stared at by a demon. I hate disagreeing with you, but I don't want to die.
Shade, if it's any consolation, it's not a demon. I would have picked up on that. So I think, or it could be a demon, but maybe I'm just. I don't know.
It could be worse.
I lean over and go, shh.
You just.
The show begins again.
No.
It goes on for a little bit. Eureka, as you watch the door, you start to see shadow and smoke start to like come out from under the door and start to materialize in front of the door. And the show stops as someone yells, "Did I not instruct that box 5 was to be kept empty?"
Oh, he's not cute.
Oh my God! It's Gerard
Butler.
I love him.
And
this is much worse than I thought.
and manifesting out of the smoke, you see a masked figure with a full face mask with glowing red eyes, a long black cloak just appear in the doorway, holding up a small red bead.
No!
And drop it.
Oh, no.
And that's where we're going to end our session.
What?
Damn it!
Right now.
He's that high level? He's high enough level to cast Delayed Blast Fireball, James? Are you kidding?
This was your idea!
You'll be fine. You guys will be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah, because all we have to do is find him in the next hour. And then we can throw it back at him.
Right?
That spell is mine, baby!
Anywho, thank you for joining us, everybody, for Ravenloft 1313. This is our last episode before Halloween. Have a happy Halloween. We love all of you. It's good to be here. Yeah, we love you. That's it. Signing out. Clickety clackety, please.
Come backity!
Bring your acidity.
That ass be wackety though.
That dick be wackety.
I don't know. Have a good night. Bye.
Nice.